I had to find a place for every freaking thing to plug in. Of course. Everything. My. There we go. We back. We back. We back. We back. Back on track. Yo, does that look green? Shouldn't look green. Do I look green? Is it green? It's a little green. It's a little green. Just a little green. Just a pinto de green. Un pinto. Let's go to blue. Oh yeah, that's way better. My opinion. You don't like my opinion? You can take it home. Nah. Yep, that's as good as it gets. I look green. Why do I look green, bro? Man. I'm way more like green. That's more green. That's like the best it gets. Do this. That's cool. Drippy Shane, yo, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? Thanks for coming into the stream, man. I was just streaming a minute ago and everything crashed, and now we're back. Kinda. That'll work. Whatever, I'm gonna be green. Gangrene. Whatever. But we was writing lyrics for the new song that me and J Hook is gonna put together, and hopefully gonna try to get on the radio because of all this business going on, you know. I'm glad to be on here, bro. Hey, that's what's up. Just live your life. That's the only mission. Yo. That's the song, too. It's funny. It's just, man, this song, I hope it's everything I want it to be, because it is everything. Live your life. That's the only mission. Why even try to find answers when they've been hidden? Act a fool, because no one's listening. We're just children, like a kid in school. Well, a kid in school, and we're just children. I ain't kidding or fibbing. Live your life the way you wish it. It ain't a birthday, but this is your birthplace of existence. Give it everything you got to give it before you get too old and gotta go and can't cross the finish. Smile every day, cause it's worth it. Ain't nobody in this perfect. Ain't nobody perfect in this. Trial through the pain and the hurt and purpose, worth all the pay to the interest. Life is a great big circus, headed on down to the furnace, so reverse it. You sound a lot like Logic, bro. Hey, appreciate, man. That's cool, because I really don't think I have like a choppy flow. But if it sounds like I'm a chopper, that's cool, because Logic could spit, bro. I don't really want to body anybody. Hold up, wait a minute, let me get it, let me spit it, let me do better than anybody ever freaking did it. That's what he be doing. He be on that. But, yeah, that's what we got so far. I'm working on a chorus, and we were working on a chorus before it crashed. I don't know how many people's gonna come back. We'll see. We'll see. We had like 6 people, but it crashed. My phone died. I couldn't find anywhere to plug it in because I don't have any freaking plugs in my room. I have to plug the light, my phone, and the extension cord all in one. It's literally, it's laying on my bed. I can't go to bed until I move this now because it's the only place I could put it. But we got it set up. We're back. Anything for the tube, right? Do you think my music is good? Sorry for asking. Yeah, bro. I like it. You have really good editing skills. It's not my particular genre. Like, I don't listen to that type of music most of the time, but I can vibe with it if it's edited right. And you edit pretty good, dude. It sounds good. I think it would sell to people of that genre for sure. Versus some other people that I've heard. Truly. Like, you don't make auto tune sound like nails on a chalkboard. And a lot of people do. You feel? Yeah, I like the hardcore gangster rap. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I uh I really like the era of like Soldier Boy, the kiss me through the phone, kiss me through the phone. I like those poppy type beats. I'd love to be able to do something like that. Hopefully that's what this kind of is something singing mainstream with rap. It's just gonna be a new banger. Hopefully. J-Hook is on it, bro, and he is about to make a masterpiece. You know it. You know it. He's already working on it right now. And then we were collaborating on the lyrics with the chat. So, if you have anything that you might want to add to this song, I am using everybody's ideas. So if you have anything important you want to mention that feels like it's for a reason, for a purpose, that's what this song is to prove that life has only one purpose, and that is to be lived. So anything that has a purpose to you, or a reason, or even just a word or something you want to throw in, it don't matter. Let me know, and I'll try to incorporate it. So far, we got Beanzo, we got Cargo, we got Matt, we got Double Z, J-Hook, of course, but he's on it. Why can't I think? We got a bunch of people on this. And I underlined the parts that they said to add in so I remember what it is. Because these are rough draft lyrics. They're not all the way done yet, obviously. I mean, look how sloppy it is. So there's a rough draft, but you know. Do you like the new rappers? Who? It depends on who. Truly. Trippy Shane. Mention my Tourette's if you want to. In it, I basically rap about my Tourette's a lot. Alright. Tourette's. I like that because that's a cool word. Tourette's. I could definitely fit that somehow. I like that. That's a good suggestion. I'm sorry that you have that. But that's a good suggestion because that is meaningful. I like that. I think I have some Tourette's sometimes. I'll be driving and I just blurt stuff out. I'll even be home and I'll blurt stuff out. Like, what the hell did I say that for? The other day I said love has farts. What the fuck? Love has farts. What? I was just angry. So I shouted something. I guess it was voluntary, not involuntary. Ooh, I'm doing my best, but this life got me spazzing like I got Tourette's. What do we think about that? Do you know High Res? Yeah. High Res is awesome. He's not the greatest, but he's really good. I like Webby. I like Crypt, Token, Luke Gone. I just did a cover of Luke Gone's song. Hobson. Uh, what's that other that J J Vin J. I like him. Those guys all partner together though. You know, they all kind of run together. That's a good bar. Okay, I'm gonna use it then. I wanted to make sure it was cool. All right. Life got me spazzing when I'm trying my best. Oh, I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I got Tourette's. And that fits with Double Z's too, because he's like, talk about trying hard, trying your best, but life is crazy. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing. Trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I got Tourette's. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. It's a really good rhyme. And this pen is going out. Don't you hate whenever you're writing with a pen and you write somewhere and it doesn't write, but then it starts writing and you go back to the same spot and you try to write and it still doesn't write? I hate that. Like, what the hell? Anyway, it's working now. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. I like that, bro. I'm gonna underline that so I know that that is from Drippy Shane right there. Hey, did you change your name back from the other one? Would you ever want to make a song with me, bro? Hell yeah, bro. I'd always be down, man. Always. And it'd be really cool if we made a song and put it on your channel. I'd get a lot of exposure on your channel, bro. You got way more followers. And it'd be cool. I could edit it if you want and try to, like, make it... Well, actually, I could send it to Jay Hook. He could edit it. He could make it. He could do this shit. Speaking of, where'd everybody go? I don't think anybody got the notification. I'm about to text Beanzo and be like, yo, my stream crashed. Can you, like, reshare it or something? Because everybody disappeared. We have different styles of rapping, but it would be amazing still. Yeah, dude. It would be like, well, I'd hate to reference Eminem, but it's the best I got, I guess. It's like Eminem being on a track with who was he just on a track with that he absolutely killed it. It was weird. It was like a weird style. There's two completely different styles, but they mashed really well. And you know, like, a really good song has multiple sounds. It doesn't have the same repeating sound. It has multiple sounds. Even a chorus is different. A chorus is singing versus rapping. Or if you're rapping and you have a rap chorus, even the rap chorus is different. It's just different, you know? This is the same thing about being, like, on a song with multiple artists. It gives it more flavor. I'll share you out. Hold on, bro. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate, man. I should text Beanzo, because, like, I don't know what happened. Everybody disappeared. Everybody was very in the chat and active. Then my phone died, and I lost the stream. And now they're not. Let me text Beanzo real quick. I'll be right back. You know what I think it is, actually? I think Beanzo started his stream, and I think that's what happened. Everybody went over to his stream, because tonight is all about supporting MDL. So it's important that they go over there. I will just be hanging out over here if he sends me some people for whatever he sends them to me for, the scavenger hunt or for rap or whatever. You basically will probably have over 20 people in your stream in 10 minutes. Bet, bro. Bet. Like, yeah, right. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Too bad I don't have my speaker. I could literally freestyle, but like I don't have anything to play music on because my computer broke. I'm a broke son of a gun, man. Broke, broke, broke. Uh, but I could always spit. We could read these lyrics. We could have some people coming through and talking some relative topics that we could maybe throw in there. The big thing that I try to do is throw in like really relative topics, like the Trump assassination. That was a big thing. So I always say like, I take a lot of shots, like I'm the shooter at Trump or something like that. You know, uh, talking about TikTok and how it flip flopped and the hot Tua girl. I talk about that a lot. Uh, World War III, COVID. You know, relevant topics. One of the relevant topics right now that I don't know if I should touch on because it's super touchy right now is Trump and all the things that he's taking away currently. That I don't know if it's rumor or if it's true, but I've seen like a lot of it and it seems to be true. So I don't know. But as relevance, you could add in there. Do you post on Spotify? I have Spotify. It's called Lil Ratty. I do. It should just be SEATH, but it's gonna be hard to find. You're gonna have to look up SEATH Ice Cold Ohio. I don't have Spotify on my phone, but I'm on Spotify. Uh, I can really only listen to music through YouTube. I can't even listen through iTunes. But I'd be willing to listen to your stuff, dude, if you want to send it to me. I did listen to some of your stuff actually. Aislinn Towers. Hello, I'm from Shane's live stream. Hey, I just subscribed to your channel. I appreciate. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Yo, shout out Shane, bringing in the people. Let's go. Let's go. So, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm SEaTH, SEaTH, spelled like death, but it's Seth. And I'm a musician here in Ohio, making my way through the ranks. And I freestyle. I'm one of the rare freestyle artists left on this planet. And today we are writing a song in the spirit of MDL's tragedy about how everything in the world is kind of crappy, but it's okay because the only point of life is to live it. You know? Like, everything happens for a reason. The very first line is just live your life. That's the only mission. So if you guys got anything that you want to throw into the lyrics that's meaningful to you or relevant or just fun that you want to throw out, I've been taking everybody's suggestions and putting them in. So far we have like 7 people's suggestions and it's all in there. You can call me Ace for short and thanks. Okay, no problem. I like that. You got it. We used Shane's lyrics that he just gave me. He said, say something around Tourette's. So I said, well, I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. That's pretty good. And he liked it. So we're going to take everybody's sayings and incorporate it into it. And relevant topics, maybe not so much politics. Politics is too controversial. So we won't talk about all that jazz unless we find a really creative way to do it, you know? We got a lot of creative people on the internet, so let's see what happens. Batman912, yo. There's another guy named 912 on Beanzo's stream. It's so ironic. What up, bro? I feel like I'm gonna be explaining this all night. That's me, LOL. Oh, it is? That's you? 912? What it do? Thanks for coming through. How are you? You know me, I'm just spitting tunes. Writing lyrics for a couple views. Nah. We are actually writing lyrics together. So, I just explained it, but if you want to throw anything out there that is relevant or meaningful or just funny to use in the lyrics of my new song, feel free to. I'm gonna read the lyrics so you guys know what I have so far. This is just a rough draft, but so far this has been put together by 7, 8 different people. All these underlined parts are all suggestions by people. It's gonna be produced by J Hook. I'll be on the vocals. Whoever else wants to be on the vocals will probably be too. Just live your life, that's the only mission. Why try to find answers when they've been hidden? Act a fool cause no one's listening. A kid in school and we're just children. I ain't kidding or fibbing, live your life the way you wish it. It ain't a birthday, but this is your birthplace of existence. Give it everything you got to give it before you get to old and gotta go and can't cross the finish. Smile every day cause it's worth it, and sure ain't nobody perfect in this. Trial through the pain and the hurt and purpose, worth all the wait to pay interest. Life is a great big circus, headed on down to the furnace, so reverse it. I'm gonna live my life. I don't have a chorus or a hook yet, so I need that. So if you guys want to help me out with that, I really need a chorus and a hook. You gotta drive it home with this chorus. It's important. And then the second verse starts out. I'm trying my best, but life got me spasming like I have Tourette's. We are cooking. We are cooking. All right. Man, we got 4 likes. Yo, that's more than last stream got already, and we've only been on here for 22 minutes. I can hop on it if you want to. What do you record on? I record on GarageBand, but if you have vocals that you have raw that you wanted to send over to J Hook, or if you wanted to send to me and then I'll send them to him, we could do it that way. There's always a way to collab. It just depends. And if not that one, let's for sure do something, man. I'm down to do something. We can do something funny even if you wanted to, you know? I told that bitch to kick rocks and flip flops. Look at me shine like my wristwatch. No, I'm done. Fire, yo, fire. 912 says fire. Batman 912. What made you decide to change it to Batman? Also, Drippy Shane definitely changed his name too. You definitely had a different name the other day. On your channel at least. Maybe your handle's still the same. I use BandLab. I can record my vocals and send it to you. Everybody uses BandLab, bro. I'm gonna have to download it again. I downloaded it one time and messed with it, and I really didn't like it. I'm used to the Apple version of GarageBand. I just am. So, I'm gonna have to download it again and check it out, because people are saying all kinds of things about it. But yeah, we can work with either one. As long as there's an MP3 file, even if you have it mixed in the instrumental, you can separate it and send it in an email. You know? I was just thinking about Batman. No rhyme or reason, it's just I was thinking about Batman. Oh, you're a real jokester. No, I'm Batman. Yeah, I'm Batman. Hey. Alfred told me, my friend told me about it. You guys ever seen College Humor Batman? It's the greatest thing in the world. You gotta go look it up after this. College Humor Batman. Batman finds his voice is hilarious. ¿Dónde estás los tragos? It was Zavola. Yeah. I changed it yesterday back to Droopy Shane. Oh, okay. No rhyme or reason, or was there a purpose? I'm just curious. I recently changed my handle to just Seth instead of Seth8890 because that was annoying. So I changed my name too. Bro, I wish I had nicotine so bad. This, like I said, this vape has been empty for like 7 days. It's just, there's nothing in it. It tastes like horrible. Shouldn't be smoking it. It's bad for my health. I just wish I had nicotine. People were basically getting confused if it was me or not. Oh, okay. Did you used to go by that name? That's probably what it was. I get that. I get that. I have multiple channels, and none of them are the same. But it's all me, and I go by the same thing. It's just the channel names are different. Breaking the Boundaries, Adventures in Skateboarding, Seth, and I think it's just Seth Bowman, and that's an older one though. But Adventures in Skateboarding, Skateboarding one, Breaking the Boundaries is short films and free running, and then this one is music and whatever else I decide to put out. But it's always Seth. People say SEaTH, but it's Seth. Yeah, when I was 14, that was my channel name. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Beanzo was saying that you had YouTube before. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's honestly awesome. And it's a pleasure to be able to actually, like, speak to you, dude. That's crazy. It's cool. Can you do a backflip? Yeah. I can do a backflip. I do a backflip 180, a backflip 360, a front flip 180, a front flip 360. I do a front flip 720. That's hard. I can do a double front flip. I haven't done it in forever, but I could probably still do it if I warm up. I used to hang out with this kid who literally deserved world records for the stuff that he did. If you go check out my channel, Breaking the Boundaries, you can see this stuff. I submitted his videos to Guinness World Records. They never answered me. They are wrong because he broke world records. My dude front flipped a 17 stair set. He front flipped it. He didn't skate it. He didn't jump down. He front flipped it. 17 stairs. That's a world record. The world record, years later after Chris, mind you, this guy came in and did the Jaws spot, which is the 25 stair. He front flipped that. But when he landed, he broke both of his legs. Chris was fine. Chris rolled out, was fine. Guinness World Records is a scam. I submitted my fast world record rap. I submitted his front flip. I submitted so many things. They are a scam. So, when you hear about Eminem having the world's fastest rap and how Guinness World Records said so, that's a scam. I have proof. Just say, it makes me so upset sometimes. Because, dude, that's profitable. That's so profitable. It wasn't even me. I was trying to put my buddy on. You know? He could have been the next Evel Knievel. You know what happened to him? Sadly, he got into crime. He got shot. He's alive. But, yeah, that's no longer the dream now. Isn't that sad? Crazy. I can flip, too. I can front flip, side flip, back flip. Bro, I watched your haunted, Fuck. Your one video, your new video, the haunted. You went to check out a haunted bridge or something like that, and then you had the chest cam and you were standing on that thing and you backflipped off. I saw that. I saw that, dude. That was dope. I was like, no way, he just did that, yo. That's cool. Now, the difference between me when it comes to backflips is I would have to work up to backflipping off of anything that's above ground level. I can backflip on the ground, but I'm scared to backflip off of anything because I had a really bad injury one time. And like my PTSD, when I jump backwards, I flip out and then extend my body. You don't want to do that. That's how you get hurt. But that's what I do. But when I front flip, it's no problem because I haven't got too hurt doing that, knock on wood. And I just don't have a problem. I don't know, it's not scary. LMAFO, I weigh 240 pounds, too. Dude, kudos to you, man. That's crazy. That's like my buddy Big Red, man. He started getting into parkour and he's trying so hard. He really was pushing it. He's a big guy, too. And man, it's so motivational to see that shit, dude. So motivational. I weigh 175. Well, damn. Well, damn. We got the Fit Club up in here. Me over here, $120. Yo, back. Yo. We back. I've been back for a minute. I'm sorry, dude. My phone died, and I couldn't find anywhere to plug it in. I have to plug in the light, my phone, the extension cord, all to the same plug because I don't have any plugs that are usable. So I had to clear everything off of my bed. I had to move my tripod. I had to do so much just to get it back. But we back. We back. And we got more lyrics. We got more lyrics. We got part of a chorus going, which we need more. But we got more lyrics. And we got the lyrics finalized. So where we left off with you was smile every day 'cause it's worth it. And then ain't nobody perfect in this world. I changed that, all of that. So it goes smile every day 'cause it's worth it. And sure, ain't nobody perfect in this. Trial through the pain and the hurt and purpose worth all the wait to pay interest. 'Cause you pay interest, it's interesting life, but you pay interest in the purpose, it's worth all the pain and the hurting. Life is a great big circus, headed on to the furnace, so reverse it. And then, like, the chorus could be something like, I'ma live my life, or I'm gonna live my life like I live it twice. I'm gonna live my life like I really live it twice. You know, something like that. I don't know. Or like, I don't know. Something around the lines of just live your life. And then the second chorus has inspirational words from Shane. He wanted me to use the word Tourette's. So I said, I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. Hey! And that's all we got so far, but hey, now you caught up. Can you react to one of my songs right now, bro, on stream? Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can listen to anything on. Otherwise, I'd be playing a beat and rapping. So I can't do it on stream, which sucks. But I can tell you that I heard one of his songs, and I can tell you that it was good, and y'all should go check it out. I can do that, because that's for sure. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now. When I get my charger, Marana knows, yeah, the charger. When I get my charger, then I'll have my computer back. My charger's for it broke, and it's like $30 for a new one. And I have to order it offline, which means I have to go on the thing, download Amazon, create an account probably. I could probably sign to my old one, if I know my password. You know, just all the rabbit holes. You need to duct tape a charger to your arm. I got this. Yo, my man, you got it down. Hey, doing good. Hell yeah. You liking it so far? It's coming together. It's coming together, dude. And it's a group collaboration. everybody who's a part of this better be going and sharing this song because it's not my song. It's our song. Like, these are your words. You know? That's pretty dope, if you ask me. Droopy Shane says, thanks, bro. Yeah, my songs are decent. Yeah, dude, they're good. They're good. They're better than decent. I know people who are decent. Your songs are good. You got talent in multiple ways, and that's just because you try. You wouldn't believe it, but 80% of all of this is just trying. Just trying. Practice makes close to perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. Marana the writer. I mean, it'll suck when you need to use the charger. Just a rip. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, that should be true. Dude, what I need is like, I don't know. I need a charger. That's what I need. The only one that works on it, it's not a Type C or anything like that. It's a very specific, stupid charger. Let me get it. I'll show you. Very specific, stupid charger. This is it. So this thing pops out to have this, so you could put an extender in and put another wire that goes out of that. I don't know if it's in this piece, but it could be. But then this part got bent, but it's still pretty stiff. You know, it ain't got no wear and tear. It's not even freaking yellow. It's pretty good. But this is the main piece. Look at that. Won't focus. But this is magnetic, and it sticks in there and it charges just like that. You can't get this at any store. You have to order it offline. Stupid. Marana says, yo, man, Shane, you're doing great. Way better than when I started making music. Clap, clap, clap. You got it down. Droopy Shane, were you good at rapping when you first started? Sorry for asking. No. I mean, no. I was good at writing. But I wasn't good at freestyling, and I wasn't good at timing. Writing is completely different. In fact, I feel as though that's one of the ways I learned timing so well is because when you write something before you hear the beat, when you go back and you listen to the beat, you're trying to catch the beat, which means you're speeding up your words or slowing them down. You're not going with it da 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 da. You're trying to catch it like a wapow, like a record scratch. And honestly, that's how it started. Like my very first song that I ever put out, it was good, but it's sloppy, and that's because I was trying to catch the beat, if that makes sense. Trippy Shane, thanks, Marana. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Hell yeah, Shane. See, I told you. Marana the writer, that big ass block, I would break it so fast. No problem, Shane. Marana's a real one. Appreciate, bro. Yeah, dude. This part right here, it was plugged into my bed, and my bed has like this much of a gap. So the charger fits, but this little part, this, just that part here, that goes like this, and like that. It gets bent, and then it ain't no good. I'm not entirely sure that's what happened, but I would imagine because that's the only thing that happened. It didn't get wet. I didn't throw it. It didn't fall. It just got bent. That's it. Same thing with this though, but you can tell on this. Look at this. This is not the reason it don't work because it had this for a long time and always worked. You see the wire showing? See it? Fucking blurry. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Almost all the way through. That's the connector head. That part works. That thing is the size of my hand. I would start a fire with it. I'm a kind of rapper that likes wearing chains, grills, and do-rags, and bucket hats and stuff. I had a couple crystal chains before, too. Ah, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't typically wear a lot of jewelry. That's just because for me, it's actually like a ADHD thing. I don't like to have stuff on and constricting me in any type of way. I'll be rapping on the mic and you can hear that thing hitting everything. It's like, what the fuck? A watch, I would do a watch, but I haven't done a watch in forever because, I don't know, just have it. Yippo would light everything on fire with that. Like a Zippo. Miranda the Rider, remove my foot by or and zap. Yeah. It does spark, but all of my outlets kind of spark, so I mean that's. Would you wear grills? No. No. I would wear a fake set of teeth, real teeth, because my teeth are terrible. They're all chipped and shit and yellow. But I wouldn't wear a grill. I would do 2 gold teeth, like the incisors. I'd do that like some people do. I would do that. But I wouldn't do a full grill. I have the same issue in my mouth as I do on my hands and neck. It's like, I can feel that shit. Get it out. Besides that, I don't want anybody digging up my grave when I'm dead and trying to steal my teeth. That's a real thing, yo. That's a real thing. In the afterlife, you're getting grilled. No, I'm just kidding. Don't be sorry, bro. No question is off limits. I'm an open book, man. I'm an open book. I like the questions. Honestly, it's cool because like you're new or you're newer to my streams. And so like I enjoy meeting people, getting to know people and letting them know me, you know? Muran is pretty new too, but he's been on a couple streams lately. I myself haven't been streaming lately though, so what am I talking about? I suck. We're at 6 likes. If we get 10 likes, we're gonna do something crazy. Beanzo really wants to know what it is, and I haven't told him. He's not even gonna be here to see it. Yeah, he is. He's lurking. Watch, he's gonna appear. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's streaming. Hold on. You know what? He might be streaming. He might not appear. We shall see. Alright, well, we got any other lyrics to add to what we got so far? Just live your life, that's the only mission. Why try to find answers, because they've been hidden. Act a fool, because no one's listening. Like a kid in school, and we're just children. I ain't kidding or fibbing, live your life the way you wish it. It ain't a birthday, but this is your birthplace of existence. Give it everything you got to give it before you gotta go or get too old and can't cross the finish. Smile every day because it's worth it, and sure ain't nobody perfect in this. Trial through the pain and hurt, and purpose is worth all the weight to pay interest. Life is a great big circus, headed on down to the furnace, so reverse it. I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying my best, but life got me spasm like I have Tourette's. Boy, that's a change in pace. That's okay, because it's the second verse. I want a change in pace, but it's definitely a change in pace. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. Ooh, what about my drive is a wreck? That's a bar, and you're talking about your drive, like your motivational drive. My drive is a wreck. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. My drive is a wreck in an intersection with 7 dead. Is that too morbid? That might be too morbid. I like to be morbid though. See, like, there is a part of me that really wants to unleash the demon. Because I can say shit that would make even Eminem have chills. I could. I just don't. Because I'm a very positive person most of the time. I don't know. There's enough negativity in the world, I don't feel as though I need to be a part of it, but I could. And I can make it so much more real. Eminem talks about how to get away with a murder. You should listen to my songs. I talk about the whole thing. I have a whole song that I made about how I would kill this person and completely get away with it, and then I'd make a song about it. Which is ironic because it's a song about it. Yeah, he doing the MDL stream. Oh, okay. Well, see, that is the reason that I kind of went live, is because he was going to send people over to me to get, like, hype or, like, for a scavenger hunt or something. We were talking about it. And he wanted my help with it. So that's kind of the reason that I'm live right now. But I feel as though that kind of went down the drain a little bit. It's okay. But, yeah. Okay, so Drippy Shane says, I got a bar for you. These girls be making me stress. Cold-hearted feelings be getting me obsessed. In the rap game, I want the money and the fame. Only haters think it's lame. Hey! Only the haters will think it's lame. Yo. I like that, dude. That's good. Off rip. Everybody in here is just crazy. At least Morana has the title The Writer, because y'all is some writers. Y'all is some authors. Hey, you are the author to your own story, though. That's true. Okie, heading out, been sick, so about to crash out and head to bed. Y'all have fun, Seth. Hope you get to 10 likes. I'll definitely watch the stream in the morning. Hey, I appreciate you hopping in, man. I really do. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry that you're sick. And feel free to, man. If we get to 10 likes, I'll do the thing. It's I'm building it up. I'll be honest, I'm building it up. But it is exciting. It's something I've never done on stream. And it would be interesting to do. So we'll see. But I am building it up. Be morbid. I know, right? I have songs that are like that really didn't get the light of day. I didn't go too ham, but I have songs that I've went pretty damn deep on. And it didn't really get the light of day, so like I just don't know if I want to do that. Plus, this is supposed to be like a happy, kind of motivational track. I don't know. I'm going to write that down and keep it in mind. Be morbid. We'll see. Yeah, I just came up with that in like 2 seconds. I don't know how. Hey, maybe you're like a natural born freestyler, didn't even know it. You know, it don't matter how fast you freestyle. People feel the pressure to just keep going and going and going when you freestyle. Don't. Stop, think about what you're going to say, and then say it smoothly. The next time you do it, it's going to come out smooth. You don't have to rush it. If you want to, it's different, but you don't have to. You know? That was just something that somebody did at one point, and then everybody felt the pressure to just use one breath the whole time. You know, like, that's not rap. I mean, it is, but it's not. Marana, yeah, I just write books. Hey, that's that's something, dude. That's not nothing. I keep telling my sister to write books. She's a writer too. She's a better writer than I am. Way better. She writes songs. Oh my god. Talk about morbid and emotional. Oh my god. My sister's the best author of all time. I've never seen a better author. Ever. I tried to put her on stream one time. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. My stream went up to like 100 viewers, and every single comment was sexual and nasty. It was foul. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Just because it was a female. Marana says, Shane, good bars, man. Trippy Shane says, thanks, Marana. It's okay. I try to rhyme a lot on my songs. Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it, it's fine. But just remember, don't have pressure. The reason you do it is for the fun. If you're doing it for competition, it's different. But you're not in competition when you're home alone. You know what I mean? Music is love. And it can be a lot of things. But mostly it's love. Dude, I need a haircut so bad. So bad. I need money. I need money. Everybody manifest money in 2025. Because your man be right here, barely alive. Dang, sounds like my kind of person. She seems awesome. I wrote morbid shit too. The stuff I wrote for Beanzo, they all liked it, but also emotional. Yeah? Dude. Yeah, my sister is just... And she's lived a life that is unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable because most people can't conceive the reality of it. Like, she really lived it, and she really came out of it, like, for real. And she witnessed a lot of this stuff firsthand, and she can talk about it from first person experience. She makes you feel like you are there. I mean, your blood will curdle. For real. Crazy. Shout out my sister. Trippy says, some of my songs are basically cat rap. I mean, that's okay. A lot of people do that. I kind of capitalize on the idea that other rappers spit cap. So, I get it. Marana, okay, I'm a for real go now. Peace. Hashtag money for Seth. Appreciate it, dude. Peace, bro. Have a beautiful night and a better tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll have money soon. I got this job in the works. It's just gotta fall through. You know, it sucks. I called today twice for the phone interview that I was supposed to have. No answer. That kind of sucks. So I'll basically have to wait till Monday, and then that's 2 more days without any money that I'm gonna have to figure out how to eat, how to smoke, how to live. And then I'll have a job, and then I gotta wait a week or 2 for my first paycheck. Very nice. So good. I'm just so good. So good at life, ain't I? Trippy Shane, I'm growing my hair back. I want to grow it down to my waist. Bro, I wanted to have long hair again. Well, actually, I didn't really like plan on it, but I didn't mind having long hair again. But right now, this ain't it. This just ain't it. This curling is going directly in my fucking eyes. Excuse my language, but it sucks, dude. It's like, why? If I had straight hair, it'd be okay. But no, my hair's gay. It ain't straight, it's gay. Nah, but for real, like, if it was straight, I wouldn't have a problem. Like, do you see how it curls in? It curls in and it tickles everything and it sucks. And it also looks like a helmet. Yeah. I could do the whole emo thing and go back to my emo stage. Yo, what up? My name is Justin Bieber from 2001. I can't even do it right now. Oh, God. Why? What if I go this way? This is killing me, Smiles. There you go. Pretty damn long. Look at it. Look. Where is it? There it is. This goes all the way to my chin. Wow. See it? And back to the comb over. Would you ever get a mullet? Not not the style, but if I had to get the haircut to style it a certain way, maybe, because I have done that before. I had a man bun at one time, and the mullet was the only way to rock it good. You know what I mean? So I did have a mullet at one point, but I wouldn't do it for the style of a mullet. It's just not my thing. You know what I was thinking about doing? I'm probably gonna do it because I'm like pretty dead set on it. I've been thinking about it a lot. For America's Got Talent, when I go audition on TV, I'm gonna cut my hair off and dye it blonde like Eminem. Would you ever get cornrows? I want to get those. Maybe. I would maybe do that because Post Malone looked decent with it, you know. But then again, Post Malone has that like look. I don't know. I might do that though because you don't have to cut it or anything, and you could just bring them back when you're done. You know. I'd probably do that. But yeah, that's the plan: is to shave it all off and dye it blonde. However, I was thinking about being creative with it too because, in my opinion, Eminem's new wig, because it's not his hair, his new wig is a Super Saiyan. Go look at that shit, bro. He is an anime Super Saiyan, and he's wearing a wig. And to me, he has yellow hair. That says Super Saiyan 2. You know what I should do? I should dye my hair blue or red. Why? KO Ken. Or I could be Gogeta. He might have the Super Saiyans, but I'm a Super Saiyan. What is that called? When he's in that form, he's a Super Saiyan Legend? No. Super Saiyan God? Boy, I forget. I used to play the game all the time though. But yeah, That would be funny, wouldn't it? A lot of people wouldn't understand it. I'd probably have to explain it. So it'd just be easier to rock Eminem's actual style for a while. Style for a while. I'm not 8 Mile. I just smile. Are you nervous to audition on TV? Yeah, yeah, I am. I'm not nervous to be on stage or to be in front of people. I'm nervous to go. I'm nervous to do it alone. I'm nervous to be there alone. And so far, I don't have anybody going with me, and I wasn't going to have anybody going with me the first time before it got canceled. But if somebody does go with me, it would be a lot easier. I'd still be a little bit nervous, of course, but like this live streaming helps stupid. I mean, it helps a stupid amount because it's just like a fourth wall breaking type thing, and then doing performances in person on stage also helps a lot. They're two completely different things, but they correlate super heavy because it's amount of anxiety and nerves that it gives you, you know? Dang, we've been on here for 61 minutes. 6 likes. We got 2 people in here. I don't know who the other person is, but appreciate you. Who do you think is better at rapping, you or Logic? Um, Logic is better when it comes to progression, timing, and like trills, endurance, and stuff like that because he has experience. Lyrics and freestyle and versatility, I think I have it. Logic has a very specific sound. You know a Logic song before Logic ever comes on. It has a sound. I am versatile. I can go to any genre and blend. And I can freestyle. He can't freestyle, as far as I know. He can't freestyle. Um, so, kind of a toss up, you know? LOGIC in the vicinity. Yo, it's me. I be on the beat. No, I'm just kidding. My name is SEaTH. Wait, no, it's Seth. I said that wrong. Let me miscorrect and get it direct. Every single set, because it's inside my head. Leave nothing left. Shout out High Res. High Res can freestyle very good. Can he? Really? I've never heard High Res freestyle, ever. Maybe I don't pay attention enough to hear that. I hear him do his writtens all the time. Didn't he recently become a really big conspiracist? Is he the one that made that AI Trump song? I'm pretty sure it is. If so, I follow him pretty heavy. Yeah, High Res is the one that made that Trump song. I've never heard him freestyle. I'll have to look that up. I've heard Token freestyle. I don't know if it's a real freestyle anymore because he released something to Instagram that was super interesting. I thought Token was freestyling. This man was not freestyling. He was reciting an old or a new written piece of material that he had on Sway. Sway freestyle in the morning. That's not a freestyle. He admitted it because he went on Instagram and he posted a post that said freestyle token loading. And then he put in a couple clips of him actually freestyling. Whack. Ha! No, it wasn't whack. But it wasn't good compared to what he actually does. I just said that to take shots at him. Shout out Token. Me and him know each other actually. It's pretty crazy. He won't call me, but I know him. He freestyled as an Uber driver to the passengers. I think that was his writtens that he did, but maybe. I mean, maybe. Because I thought it was his actual songs, but it's possible. See, it depends. The reason I say real freestyle is because a real freestyle, in my opinion, is authentic, made on the spot. That is a real freestyle. If you are reciting something that you have written, that is not a freestyle. Some people consider that a freestyle. That is not a freestyle. That is a free verse. It's not a freestyle. You know? A freestyle is coming up with it in the moment. Do you watch Harry Mack? Tell me you watch Harry Mack, bro. Harry Mack is a goat. A goat. He's literally as good or better than Eminem in the freestyle version. I aspire to be like Harry Mack. I heard your song called Ballin'. That was a good song, bro. I'm ballin', you're ballin', but I'm at top. That one? George! Hey, Seth. What's up, guys? Hey, Drippy. What up, George? What it do? Thanks for coming through. Drippy says, I know Harry Mack. Hell yeah, he's a legend. Bro, I need to watch his new video. He dropped a new video today. I've watched every video that man has ever made except for the 24-hour live stream. I didn't watch that one. I watched some of it, but not all of it. He actually did rap for 24 hours straight. That man is a machine. We call that ballin'. Doing it since my calling, that one. Hey! Dude, that's an older one, if you heard that one. The one that goes, I'm ballin', you're ballin', but I'm on top. I'm crawling, you're walking, but I'm in front. That one. That's a remix to Eminem's song. My mom loves Valium and lots of drugs. 'Cause I'm like my mom. Or whatever. Same exact chord progression. You hear that? I'm ballin', you're ballin', but I'm on top. My mom loves Valium and lots of drugs. I did it word for word. Intentionally. Remade that entire Eminem song. Originally. And I made a music video to it. That's when I had COVID. I was sick when I did that shit. Ballin' and ballin' is two different ballins. Ballin' like I'm ballin' on a budget, and ballin' like I'm bawling, like crying. I'm ballin', you're ballin', but I'm on top. It's a double entendre. Beanzo just finished up. Glad to see someone I know very next on the list. Hey, that's what's up. I knew he was streaming. We were supposed to be doing this whole thing together, so that's why I'm on. Is because I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing this together. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that. Don't unfollow me for that, please. Everybody has seen that movie at one point, okay? That might have been Logic's song. Oh, the Ballin' one? Oh, it's possible. I don't know. George, who was that band you were streaming yesterday? That's the Gas Band 330. And shout out the Media Farm because that's the owner of the Media Farm is the lead singer of the Gas Band 330, Tom Dalo. And dude, they're amazing. They're the same people who want to sign me. That's who that is. So it's really cool. As you can see, they have literally everything. They have the equipment, they have the money, they have the contacts, the instruments, they have it all. And it's unbelievable that they want something to do with me. It's pretty dope. They were talented. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, being there was awesome. It was a personal concert just for me, man. Just for me. It was awesome. I mean, every angle was just fucking awesome music. And I was like, yeah! Drugs couldn't have tapped that experience for real. Couldn't. Drugs could have enhanced it, but they couldn't have tapped it. Drippy, do you want to go full-time rapping? I was thinking a lot about how that might pan out because that option is on the table right now. So I told them, look, I'm a regular average Joe trying to get a job, a real job. A job takes away from my time doing everything. I will have a committed schedule I have to keep to. If you want me to do this full time, then you have to basically be my job. And that's where we're at. We have to discuss that. If they want to do that, then they're going to be paying me a actual career salary, and that'll be nuts. But I don't know if it's something I want to do because it's a double-sided sword. The reason I say that is because this is all money that has to be paid back at some point. It's not just free money. It has to be paid back, whether it comes out of royalties or if I flop and it has to come out of my pocket for the next 60 years. Somewhere along the line, it has to be paid back. So I got to be careful. You know what I mean? I would love to do music full time and just have hobbies, because I have lots of hobbies. I don't really enjoy working anywhere, but I work for fun. Does that make sense? So I could do a full time career in music where I have time to go tour and do everything I need to do for at least a couple years or so, and then be okay for a while and then go back at it just like they do. That would be cool. I've given it a lot of thought because everything that's happening, I mean, it's like I said, I can't believe it's real, bro. George, yeah, man, if you don't bring in the dough, it will suck. You need a hot single that really hooks people. Yeah, dude. Here's the difference, though. Me doing it on my own, I don't have that many contacts. I don't have a budget. I am not the most consistent. I'm a hard worker, but I'm not consistent. Obviously, I'm not streaming every day like Beanzo. I'm not consistent. I just sucks, but I can't be. They are. They have contacts, they have money, they are consistent, they have a business, they have it all established. If my music had any potential to blow, it's in their hands. That kind of sucks because it's never knowing, but also having a actual chance. You know, it's like playing the lottery, dude, but a big lottery. You know, spend 1,000 because you're almost guaranteed to make 1,000,000. But you gotta spend 1,000 on hopes. Shane says, I'm trying to go full time on YouTube someday. Honestly, bro, yeah. A YouTuber over musician is what I would like to be. Because a YouTuber is, uh, there is no, like, YouTube rapper that hasn't spanned out of YouTube and become just music. I want to involve the idea of a YouTuber with music. So you can do it all. It's like, look at Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, basketball player, rapper, video game, artist, all of that. Branched off of one thing. It's kind of like that. That's what I want to do with it. I want to take it and make it this branch. And YouTube is an establishing branch of that because it would be so cool to be a freaking YouTuber, dude. It would be so cool. I would just love it. I did YouTube full time for a long time. Bro, Shane, you should really go check out my older videos, man. I was a like very, very, very legitimate YouTuber, and I got no views. Crazy. And I did some shit. I kickflipped on top of a waterfall. I kickflipped on top of a motherfucking waterfall, y'all. I front flipped off of a 2-story building. I got real footage of real ghosts. For real. It's on my YouTube channel. Nuts. It's in your hands too. They are a good contact to have, but there will be others. Yeah, that's true. Knowing them, if they know all these people, then I know all these people. Because that's kind of how that works, you know. But it depends on the trust of everybody. So we're just going to work on building this relationship. I'm going to get the revised contract as soon as possible. And I'm not going to take much time to revise it. I'm going to read it over, let a couple people that I know that trust read it over, and then I'm probably just going to sign it. I ain't even going to lie. I'm probably just going to be like, what's the worst that could happen? Because I have a plan. I don't want them to be like, hey, here's $50,000. Nope. I want them to be like, hey, here's a monthly payment that is easy enough to pay back if shit should go south. Smart. But also, they will be affording my trip to America's Got Talent if I can't afford it at the time. If I can afford it at the time, like if I get this job next week and I can afford to go in March, I'm going to pay for it myself and just go. I was going to do that anyway, but I didn't have the money. I was $100 short of what I needed. And now I'm like $800 short of what I need. But whatever. Trippy Shane, I'm getting there. Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, with what your status is in the YouTube game right now, you could be really helpful to both me and Beanzo, and then we could in turn be helpful to you if we happen to gain the same amount of traction. You know what I mean? That's how YouTubers work, bro. They work together, man. It's like a cult, for real. George says, what's this about AGT? You didn't hear? I'm going to be on America's... I auditioned for America's Got Talent virtually. And I was invited to be on the show. And the ones in February or January or whatever got... December. Anyway, they got rescheduled because of the Pasadena fires, and they scheduled it for March 10th. Trippy says, yeah, I'll basically definitely help you guys out. Man, that's much appreciated, bro. Honestly, just you being here helps out, and any more you do above that is just a blessing, truly. So, we appreciate it. George, if Simon Cowell lives, you be made. If Simon Cowell loves it, you'll be made. Yeah. Simon's kind of the toughest one, isn't he? That's why I've been practicing rhyming with Simon so much. It's like an assignment that I've been assigned to. I'm telling you, it's my time, dude. For real though, I've been doing a lot, like Simon Cowell, Rhymin' Loud. I got most of the judges' names mixed into practice freestyle go-tos. However, I saw something that I didn't see before. They got a new judge, and the new judge is literally my idol. It's my idol. It's fucking Carrie Underwood, bro. Carrie Underwood's gonna be a judge on America's Got Talent. I don't know anything that rhymes with Carrie Underwood yet, but she's awesome, bro. I love Carrie. That was back when I used to watch American Idol. That was American Idol? That wasn't America's Got Talent. That was American Idol. Yeah, I used to watch American Idol, and when she won, I watched that season. I was a part of that, and it was just like, dude, that's a sign. You know, that's a sign. It's very exciting. He will tell you the truth. Exactly. Exactly. And I'll know. You know what? He might not even like it because I've watched a lot of rappers go on there for practice just to see, because you don't hear a lot about a rapper going on America's Got Talent. But it has happened over and over and over. And in fact, there have been freestyle artists on the show. I'm not in a place to judge any of these acts or anything, but I just don't think they could bring to the table what I do. And then the judges also, they just truly do not really vibe with rap music. Like, they don't understand it. And they even admitted it. They, like, on some of the episodes, they're like, look, I don't know a lot about rap, but what you did right there was impressive. And they just love it. So, like, I don't know. It's definitely becoming, like, more mainstream, but I mean, this was just literally, like, last year that they had somebody on, I think. So, we'll see. Even if I get hated on, if I make an impression, if I'm there, if the right person sees that, you know, it doesn't stop there. And that's what it's all about, is not letting it stop there. I even posted that to Facebook. I said, the dream doesn't stop there, you know? Like, once I get those network connections, it's over. I'm going everywhere. By myself. Yeah. Untalented people get rich all the time for pushing their music or their talent or whatever they have. That's a real thing. George says, tell her that when you get there, including that nothing rhymes with Carrie Underwood. Dude, yes. Honestly, yes. Shane says, Carrie Underwood, I hope my freestyle can be understood. Hey! That's pretty good. Carrie Underwood, I hope that my freestyle isn't just barely understood. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. George, do a song with a rap section. That gets them. Can you sing? Yeah, a little bit. I've been trying. I'm gonna be singing in this new song that me and Jay Hook are making. Oh, did you hear these lyrics, by the way? These are the lyrics that we're coming up with right now. This is the new song that's been formed by everybody in the chat so far. Yeah, Syllabus Mathis. That's a good one. Hey, you did that. You gave me the idea for saying understood. No, I have not heard it. Okay. Well, this is going to be produced instrumental by J Hook in the chat, Beanzo. So shout out J Hook. And the idea of it is that the world is a crazy place, but there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is live your life, and that is the only mission. So the very first line says, just live your life. That's the only mission. Why even try to find answers when they have been hidden? Act a fool, because no one's listening. Like a kid in school and we're just children. I ain't kidding or fibbing. Live your life the way you wish it. It ain't a birthday, but this is your birthplace of existence. Give it everything you got to give it before you get too old or gotta go and can't cross the finish. Smile every day because it's worth it, and sure, nobody perfect in this. Trial through the pain and the hurt, and purpose is worth all the weight to pay interest. Life is a great big circus, headed on down to the furnace, so reverse it. And then there's gonna be like a chorus where it says like, "I'm gonna live my life," or something along the lines of like, just live your life. Time is crazy, but just live your life. That's the only thing you gotta focus on. Then we don't got too much for the next verse. And I don't know if the first verse is finished because, like I said, this is a rough draft. As you can see, it's not clean at all. But shout out goes to Shane on this one because he said use the word Tourette's. I said I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. And then mission in the first chorus, or I mean the first verse, is Beanzo's suggestion. Being a kid in school is Cargo's suggestion. Smiling through the pain is Double Z's suggestion. I think the birthday wish is Matt's suggestion. Tourette's is Shane's suggestion. So if you want to throw something that's meaningful to you, relevant or funny, or anything that you want to use in the song, let me know, man, because that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, nice. Yo, dude, all you need now is a cancer story and you will be an instant hit. Yeah. I got one for you. My mom passed away from cancer. 2012. Right after I graduated high school. I was on my own. That's a real story, too. I inherited the house. My sister lost her house, and I had her live with me. Man, I got a story. I just don't write about it for some reason. I just write about all the other things. Sometimes when I try to write about my story, my conscience blacks out from trauma. I think that's what stops it. I don't know. It's weird. You ain't wrong, though, bro. You ain't wrong. Shane says, my dad has 3 cancers right now. Damn. 3? Dude, that's insane. I'm sorry. If there's anything I could tell you that might help, literally is not medicine. It's not medicine. This is God's medicine. Turmeric tea. It's called Tea of the Gods. Turmeric tea. I'll go get some. I'll show you. You can get the fancy stuff, which costs a lot, or you can get the cheap stuff, which is great value and it works the same. Ground turmeric, or just turmeric, whatever you want. It's in this powder. And what turmeric tea does is it lowers inflation, it fights infection, it helps inflammation. And inflammation is a huge cause of a lot of issues, you know. My sister had inflamed lymph nodes on her neck, and she was really scared. She was going to the doctors and stuff. They were telling her she's going to have to take medication, get surgeries, all this shit, blah, 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 blah. She started drinking turmeric tea. They disappeared. George, this one is for my mom and also for my sister. Love you guys, and we'll see what happens. Hey! I love that. That's really cool. George, turmeric is super good for your joints as well. Yeah, it's tea of the gods. It will heal any ailment or sickness you have if you think about it while you drink it. It's magic. I'm telling you. I had COVID, and this got rid of COVID. Knock on wood. But true story. And in fact, I'm gonna have some now because it's good. It just tastes good. I'll tell you how to make it. So you take a hot glass of whatever beverage you might want. I'll usually do water because it's turmeric tea. You can do a little bit of milk and creamer and stuff if you really want to. But just like water, turmeric tea, some kind of cream base, and pepper, because pepper activates the turmeric. Turmeric will not work without pepper. You have to use pepper. Also, spice is really good for the heart. Did you know that if you're having a heart attack and you eat a jalapeno, it will stop it? That's supposedly true. Supposedly. Oh, I broke my one cup, so I can't use that cup. I wonder if I have another. Wonder if I have another cup. I don't know. I'll be right back. I would take you guys with me like a kitchen run like Beanzo does, but my place is embarrassing. It's not nice like Beanzo's. Alright, we got the creamer. I need pepper. Pepper, creamer, turmeric. Oh, and honey. Add honey to make it good. Okay, so we have our water. That's all this is. It's hot water. I got the first COVID back in 2003. It was called SARS at the time. Second COVID never even touched me. Ah, interesting. I've heard that before. I've heard that term even, SARS. I've heard that. Dude, when I got COVID, apparently I got the worst of it, but I don't know. But I was in a 2-week coma, dude. No fucking cap. I mean, I was in a coma. I was in my bed and I could not get up. My bed was soaked like it was a water bed, and I couldn't get up for 2 whole weeks. I just stayed in bed. I made a music video from bed, and that was on the end of the second week when I was finally getting better, because I didn't have no motivation to do anything otherwise. It's terrible. Okay, so first I'm going to add my turmeric tea. Man, I really hope I do this good because I haven't made it in forever. Actually, it's been a while, and I'm kind of excited for it because I don't have anything to drink. Okay, I'm gonna add some turmeric tea. Not too much, just enough to give it some flavor. It's probably too much, but whatever. It's a large glass. It smells good. Ah, it smells good. And then I'll add my pepper to activate it. Not a lot because you don't want it spicy, unless you like spicy. Yeah, there she goes. And then I'm gonna add my creamer. Quite a bit of creamer. That's just a preference. Quite a bit of creamer. Quite a bit of creamer. That sounds like a weird phrase. Quite a bit of creamer. Quite a bit of creamer. Huh. Interesting. And you can either add sugar or you could add honey. And in my case, I think I'm gonna add sugar. Now, the only thing I will warn you about when it comes to turmeric tea is it stains everything. I'm talking teeth, mouth, clothes, cups, spoons, you name it. It stains everything. Got some sugar. I'm gonna add it into it. I'm gonna do like a teaspoon or two. One. That was too much. Two. That's good. And we'll give it a try. Should look like orange juice. It should taste like heaven. Make it nice, bro. A clean house is a clean mind. Trust me, it's true. It's not that. My place is clean. I live in a warehouse, dude. You want to see it? Severe acute respiratory syndrome. SARS. Severe acute respiratory syndrome. Why acute? Severe respiratory syndrome would have been fine. It's not cute. Nothing about it's cute. That's crazy. So, well, so it's a respiratory disease. Do you think it came from a bat? See, it should be about that color. You see how the cup's yellow already? Yep. Yeah, Shane, turmeric tea is a lifesaver, dude. If there's anything I could offer, it's that advice. Have him drink that. But remember, while you drink it, you gotta think about what you want fixed. It's all part of the process. Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning? It's not 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why am I still streaming? George, quite a bit of creamer for your turmeric tea. I'm rapping for the judges on AGT. Quite a bit of creamer for turmeric tea. I'm rapping for the judges on AGT. Hey, you're gonna see me on the TV. Spit for Carrie with big titties. Dude, I had to. That's gonna be a problem for me though, honestly, because like I do have the biggest crush on Carrie Underwood, bro. She's just so. She's so cute. Just her personality's cute. It's not her face. You know, her face is okay, but her personality's awesome. She's just such a genuine soul, or used to be. Quite a bit of creamer for your turmeric tea. I'm rapping for the judges up on AGT. Yo. Wait, can I throw that in there? My drive is a wreck. I need some turmeric tea. George just made the song. I need some turmeric tea. Turmeric tea. Turmeric. I need to find out how to pronounce that. Is it turmeric or turmeric? Tomato or tomato? Potato or potato? Volcano or volcano? That's not a tornado, it's a tornado. My driver's right. I need some turmeric tea. My mind is a mess. My mind is something that has like a bar. No, try my back. Try my best. Leg got me spazzing. I have Tourette's. The driver's a wreck. I need some turmeric tea because need some turmeric tea. My mind is a mess. I'm gonna write that down for now, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. My mind is a mess. My mind is a bev. That's short for beverage, but I don't think anybody would get that. First one, turmeric. Okay. I've heard people say it turmeric. Wait. Turmeric. Turmeric. It could go either way, actually. It could go either way. How is Merrick pronounced? Is it Merrick or is it Merrick? Like merry-go-round or Murray as in Tim Murphy? Tim Murray. Tim McGraw. Tim Murray. Who plays Santa Claus? Tim Murray. Tim the Tool Man. Tim Murray. Is that not his name? Why am my brain not great? Turmeric. Turmeric. Yep. Okay, so turmeric tea. Try my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. I need some turmeric tea. My mind is a mess. Try my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. I need some turmeric tea because my mind is a mess. Life got me spazzing. I need to have some turmeric tea because my mind is a mess. Okay. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. I need to have some turmeric tea because my mind is a mess. and my insides are. I don't know. That I like that word just to use because turmeric is very important to me for one, and for two, it's a cool word. You know, not a lot of people rap that. Don't say two. Don't say tea. Don't say tea. I need some turmeric. My mind is a mess. You think so? It would work with the timing if you're worried about the timing. I could definitely shorten it. I think it would be better to say turmeric tea specifically, but I could shorten it if you think that would be better. Well, I'll tell you what, whenever I'm recording it and if it doesn't fit in the timing, I'll take out tea. I'll make a note. Put a star here. I'm gonna put a star here. I'm gonna put an equal sign. Cut. I'm not the most organized, but I got organs. Matt, damn, I just got home. I missed Beanzo's stream. Aw, dang, dude. Yeah, he was streaming and I don't know when he ended. I didn't realize it was so late, but he ended a little bit ago. I've been streaming the whole night. Except for when it crashed, I tried to immediately get back on. It took me a while because I had to get everything charged in. Plugged in. But yeah. I've been on. What lyrics are we on? Alright. Got you. So I fixed the part from Smile. From Double Z's part, I fixed it. And then we got a couple more suggestions from Shane and just now from George. And then I added a few things for my own to make it a little more fluent. All right, so what we got. Just live your life, that's the only mission. Why try to find answers when they've been hidden? Act the fool, cause no one's listening. Like a kid in school and we're just children. I ain't kidding or fibbing, live your life the way you wish it. It ain't a birthday, but this is your birthplace of existence. Give it everything you got to give it before you get too old or gotta go and can't cross the finish. Smile every day cause it's worth it, and sure, nobody is perfect in this. Trial through the pain and the hurt and purpose worth all the wait to pay interest. Life is a great big circus, headed on down to the furnace, so reverse it. I'm gonna live my life. I'm trying my best, but life got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. I need to have some turmeric. My mind is a mess. And that's it so far. I need to have some turmeric tea, but my mind is a mess. Or turmeric. One of those. J Hook, back in the building. George says, what up, bro? Matt says, George, roses. Bro, what's up? What's up, bro? Matt, I sip this wine to distress. Hey, George, I like just turmeric. Turmeric. America. Turmeric. Trying my best, but like I'm spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. I need some turmeric. My mind is a mess. I need some turmeric. Why did I do that to myself? Turmeric. I need to have some turmeric. My mind is a mess. Easing all the tumors in my mind when it's stressed. Because it's a tumor. It's a... Hey, wait a minute. What do you think about that? I like that. Easing all the tumors. Wait. In my mind. What? No, the tumors. Why is this happening? Can't think of the word I just said. Either stressed or depressed would work just fine. But my drive is a wreck. I need to have some turmeric so my mind. Ah. Okay. I need to have some turmeric. My mind is a mess. Easing all the tumors in my insides are all stressed. When my insides are all stressed. Because it fights inflammation. And it has to do with turmeric. But it's tumors. Dude, it's honestly actually like works really well. George says, Jay Hook! Matt says, I wonder if this line will impress. Hey, it did. It impressed Seth. George, I sip my wine without distress. George, Jesus, Matthew, relax, bro. Maybe I just need some rest. Save me, I feel like I'm achieving death. Hey, wow, Matt is going off right now. Yes, sir. Bro, you gotta listen to his music and One of a Kind because he was on my song. One of a Kind. He killed it, dude. He killed it. Alright, well, I ran out of room on this paper. But I really like everything we got so far. I can work with all of this. I might try to keep it as close to the final writing that we have here because this is authentic, made on the spot. And I don't really want to change anything. It sounds pretty damn good. I want more. I want more derived out of this. We have very little room left. We have one half of a verse left to really nail this home somehow. Or we could put 3 verses in it. It depends on how we want to do it, truly. But any good mainstream song is like 3 minutes long, and they only have 2 fucking verses and like 3 hooks. So that is the idea, is to nail that hook home. We should work on the hook. I don't know what the hook should be. J Hook says, Pits! George says, Woot! Catus. Matt, relieve me. I relive these tests. Hey. Nah, man, work it. Throw a beat on and see what it really feels like. I wish I could, but like I said, I don't have anything to listen to a beat on right now, except for my phone. And I can't do that while I'm on the stream. Sucks. My computer broke. I mean, it didn't break. The charger broke. I was explaining it earlier, but this is the charger right here. Something in this part broke, which is stupid because this part seems good. Nothing about this seems broken. That's supposed to come off like that. But this part works. What? Like what? This works, but this don't? What? So yeah. And that's like a $30 charger on a low end. And I gotta get online and order it because they don't sell it in stores. Look up a beat, any random German techno beat or something. But I can't because I'm on my phone. German techno would be crazy. Okay, well, hey, we're gonna write German techno down and keep that in mind. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, honestly, but we'll keep it in mind. But J Hook is working on this. He's gonna come up with something amazing. German techno. What the fuck is that, bro? Why do I feel like it's Hitler in a techno? Yes, it has to ha ha to ha. Dance got to let go. Yeah, dude. Gotta let go. Oh, man. Well, we didn't make it to 10 likes, so I'm not going to do what I was going to do. Which, thank goodness, because it's already 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, 2:30 in the morning. I was going to chug this here fireball. That's what I was going to do at 10 likes. But we didn't make it, and there's no reason to. So, it's techno by Germans. Dance, dance, party, party. Dance, dance, party, party. I don't even know how the accent would go. Okay, going back to the lab. No, wait. If it sounds cool, go for it. I don't know. I've never heard it. This is all up to J Hook's creativity on the instrumental anyway. We're just coming up with the lyrics to put to it. So, it's pretty cool that you guys are having a part in choosing the style of music that it is, too. George says, you got it, man. Matt says, dance like no one is looking. Sing like no one can hear. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, 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 I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be big like Elvis without the tassel. I used to know that song by heart. So, eat my meals for free. Tell me what you want. There will never be another song like that, bro. Nickelback, I'm sorry, is stupidly underrated. Stupidly underrated. Everybody hated them for some reason. J Hook, I think so too. George, oh no way! I have a great story about that song. Oh really? Go for it, dude. I'm all ears. Matt, look at the photograph. Look at this photograph. That meme was so dumb. But that was a damn good song. That's another one that's actually special to me because that was probably the first music CD I ever had in my life. That song was on it. Every time I do it makes me laugh. And what the hell is on Billy's head? This is where I went to school. Most of the time I had better things to do. Back then. God, yeah. I'm back, says Ace. What up, Ace? Welcome back to the chat. Where were you at? George says, I was living in Vancouver and I got mistaken for Chad Kruger all the time because I looked just like him at that time. Well, that rhymes. That's crazy. Ace says, thanks. No problem. Thank you for coming through. For real. We're pretty much done. We're just chilling right now, just talking. The show is over. I don't really do like shows, I guess, but as far as that's concerned, now we're just on personal time, yo. Now we're just here because I got most of the lyrics written. My brain is probably too tired to come up with anything else clever, and we already got all the suggestions out of the crew. So we'll probably just postpone it for another day. But I want to say though, everything that was done tonight was in the spirits of the benefit for MDL and the tragedy that took place. So shout out to MDL. We all love you. Matt says, I don't vape. I smoke cigarettes. Lie to myself. The only reason I do it is to watch the smoke dance doing somersaults and pirouettes. Pilates. Is I don't know how you spell Pilates, but I know that's a real word. George, I was driving across Granville Street Bridge in my van singing Rockstar with the radio. Ace, all good. What are the odds of that? When I finished, the car next to me exploded with applause and screaming. That's awesome, dude. A little embarrassing, but freaking awesome. They must have thought I was him. I'm starting to feel sick from not eating. I had 2 cigarettes tonight because my vape is out of nicotine. I've been out of nicotine for like 7 days. I hit this as a habit. But I had 2 cigarettes from my buddy tonight. And after the first cigarette, I haven't had nicotine in like a couple days, like I said. It made me sick, dude. I was sick. I had to like stop smoke. I put the cigarette out. I got a drink, not an alcoholic one, but I got a drink, and I had to wait and then go back and have a second cigarette. It's crazy. The thing ballet dancers do. Pilates. Is that Pilates? I don't know. What do ballet dancers do? Probably Pilates. Life already paved the way because they paid the valet. Shout out Double Z for that. That was his lyrics earlier. That was pretty good. I like that. Life paved the way because they paid for a valet. It's pretty cool. Like, you're just in it for the ride. I'm either tripping or something is moving in my basement right now. Could be tripping, I don't hear it anymore. Shouldn't be anything in my basement. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. Pyro, it's Pyro, it's. Bro, I don't know. It's probably a real thing. I just don't know what you're talking about. I do parkour. Dude, if you want to quit, then just do it. Remember the reason you made the choice and just do it. Yeah, I know, right? If only it was that. If only it was that. If you're not committed to the choice, then just smoke as much as you want. Yeah. I've had back and forths a lot. I mean, I've quit at one point for a while. I picked it right back up because I wanted to, not out of habit. And I have wanted it, and I haven't wanted to quit. Um, I've recently only wanted to quit because I want to be healthy. But if I could get fit and healthy without quitting smoking, it would be probably better for me because, like, I've become lenient on my vices, my caffeine, my nicotine, my THC. Very lenient on it. And if I don't have it, everything is messed up, including my thought process, my day, my body. It's crazy. So I've stopped like messing with it too much. I'm not smoking by choice right now, but it's what happens. You know what I mean? We got 8 likes. We got 2 likes somewhere in there. That almost sent me to 10. That's crazy. I'm still not gonna drink that at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. Even at 10 likes, I don't know. You're gonna really have to ask. Now we got 9 likes. Y'all are trolls. Matt says, careful, don't let it become an accessory when you have to wear it with you everywhere you go. You're at 10 on mine. Oh, for real? Damn. 10 now, bro. Y'all crazy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. If you want me to chug this damn fireball, I will, but I don't really want to. It's late now. I wanted to do it early in the night because tonight is First Friday, and it's like a thing in downtown Canton for the whole city to go out and drink and have a good time. Well, I was invited down there by my buddy, and I went down there, and he was with his girl, which I never got to meet until now, which was cool. But I was the third wheel, and there was a lot of girls there, and it just kind of sucked, you know. I wasn't even drinking because, like, I'm not a big drinker, and I especially won't drink and drive. Doesn't matter. I got in so much trouble over nothing that I'm just terrified to even do it. So it just was like, well, I'll just fucking go home, and if I get 10 likes, I'll chug a bottle. Matt says, do it, do it. George says, it'll help you sleep. Lala says, Seth, Pitts, Matt. What up, Lala? Welcome. Warm you up, too. Y'all. Why you want me to drink? I don't know. It probably made me sick, dude, because I haven't ate. I'll probably be sick as hell. It'd be a terrible night's worth of sleep. I'll be drunk immediately. Before I'm even through the bottle. How much is in the bottle? I'd say 2 shots. It's like, it's one of them pocket things. One of them little ones, but it's got like 2 of them double shots in it. The strong kind. Lala says, ew, I will personally give you 10 likes to not ever chug Fireball. Yeah. George says, Rose, Rose. No rose code here. Matt says, damn, George. All the roses for Lala. Matt says, bruh, 2 shots? Lightweight. I know that's what you're thinking. Lala, I can only give one like, but I give it away freely. I do not ask for you to drink icky whiskey in return. Matt says, Chuck no! Celebrating you sign into a label. Okay, well now you're spitting some facts. Now you're spitting some facts. Lala says, oh, thank you, Pitts. J Hook, can you read it one more time? Sorry, brother. Just first half. Trying to get the drums right. Also, have fun, drink it, celebrate. Fuck! Y'all! Peer pressure much? I'm never going to a party with you. No, I'm just kidding. That's great. Okay. Alright. Fuck it. We'll do it. Alright. Just live your life. That's the only mission. Why try to find the answers when they've been hidden? Act a fool, cause no one's listening. Like a kid in school, and we're just children. I ain't kidding or fibbing. Live the life you wait, the way you wish it. It ain't a birthday, but this is your birthplace of existence. Give it everything you got to give it before you get to old or gotta go and can't cross the finish. Smile every day, cause it's worth it. Sure, nobody perfect in this. Trial through the pain and the hurt, and purpose worth all the wait to pay interest. Life is a great big circus, headed on down to the furnace, so reverse it. That was the first part. And then the next part is not very long so far. I'm trying my best, but life has got me spazzing like I have Tourette's. My drive is a wreck. I need to have some turmeric, my mind is a mess. Easing all the tumors when my insides are stressed. I'll have to play with the timing on that last one, but yeah. Got it. Hello, BPM 105. Alright, bet. I wasn't really reading it in like a rhythmic pace. I was reading it so it can be understood and kind of poetically. I don't really read at a rhythmic pace because it always depends on what rhythm I get. Yeah, you can bounce on the words, like mission. Just live your life, that's the mission. Or try to find answers where they've been hidden. Act a fool, cause no one's listening. Like a kid in school, and we're just children. You know? But, like, it depends. George says, damn, bro. Matt, my drive is a wreck as bars. I appreciate, dude. Thank you. George, it's good. J-Hook, you're good. I know, 105, 111. All right, bet. I know you know, bro, and I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Everybody's excited. This is everybody's song. Lala, I dig it, my dude. Thank you. Lala, you're the only one in here, I think, that I haven't mentioned that everybody has a part in this song. If you want to mention something important, something memorable, something that has a reason, a purpose, or something funny or relevant that you want to put in the song, let me know. I'm going to try to sneak it in there. Mission is from Beanzo. Smile is from Double Z. Kids in school is from Cargo. A birthday wish is from Matt. A lot of this is from Double Z. This is from Shane. Drippy Shane came in. Tourette's. And then George gave me turmeric tea. Turmeric tea. Which is it just turmeric. But turmeric tea. So yeah, anything you want to add to it? Matt, how'd you get a wrench up in here? I better be nice to you then, I guess. Darn. Matt's been here for a long time. Like a while. We go back. George, memorize it so you don't think. Just spit. Yeah, I never do that. I never memorize my shit before I go and spit it. Never. I should do that. You're right. Be in Been in A1 since day one, Lala. I met Seth before Beanzo. This is true. This is true. Lala. All right, I like that. Let me marinate on that overnight and I'll get back to you. Okay, bet. You got time. Lala. Really, Matt? I didn't know that. That's dope. Yeah. One of the very few. Almost everybody else came from Beanzo's channel. Matt is one of the very few originals that came around. That's pretty cool. Also, the only reason he has a wrench is because one night I was on my phone and trying to figure out all that stuff, and he was a really good, trustworthy source to make a moderator. So I was like, you know what? Paulina is too, but she ain't here. Beanzo is too, but he ain't here. I think Steady is too. I don't know. But I ain't stingy with it. Eventually, we'll get our group list going of who is who and do the do. You're here early, but you know, I'm gonna not like early, but like you're in the early gang. I don't have 100 viewers, you know what I mean? So you're in the early gang, so you have more access to that than anybody else does so far. George, yeah, Beanzo gave me a super huge boost. A super huge boost. How do you do that? By giving you mod? Or what? Or you shout out your channel? Or what you mean? Matt. He put an emoticon that I can't see. It's a question mark. And then he said, "Oh, I miss her." Yeah. Paulina. Been a while, huh? Lala. Matt, the straight OG player. If when I go live consistently, I'll be throwing a wrench at him myself. Yeah. George, he shared a short of mine. Oh, okay. Dude, George, I wanted to look up your channel and I was asking for it and I never did get it. So, can I do this and find your channel? No, I can't do that. Well, George, if you comment on one of my recent videos or posts, it'll have your channel there, and then I can click your icon and subscribe to you. And I want to subscribe to you. I've tried to subscribe to everybody in the group. I've tried, but it's hard because YouTube is dumb. George Pit 6500. Hold up, let me write it down. Let me write it on this side. If anybody else wants me to subscribe or follow their YouTube page, social media, or whatever, feel free to shout out your handle. I'll give you a follow. I'll check you out. Like I said, I tried to follow and check everybody out. Matt's still alive, bro. Chug down. Ah! Why? I'm not at 10 likes. I'm at 9 likes, okay? George, I am so close to going live. Hey, but like, by YouTube standards, or like, you mean like you want to, or like you're able to? Because I thought you could go live with like, just an email verification. You don't even need subscribers. I thought. Matt says, I'm a little tipsy, so maybe don't listen to me. I will screenshot and show you in Discord. What, drinking it? George, what the fuck, you think we forgot, bro? I forgot. I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot. Lala, I'm already subbed to Piz. I don't know if I'm subbed to you though, Matt. No need, Lala. This is a burner account. LOL, I'll never post anything on this channel. Yeah, dude, you got so much like good music and stuff, and like it's hard to find. I'd love to like consistently listen to some of your stuff because you have vocals, dude. You're not a rapper as much as you are a singer. Like, you're a really good rapper. Don't get me wrong, but you could sing, and I admire that. Lala, mine is just the same as my name. Lala B303, I think. It probably is. I don't know if I subscribe to you. I'll write it down. All right. George says, Lala, you rock. Lala, okay, man, I got you. Well, if you get an account going with some of those designs of yours and whatnot, let me know. I'd definitely sub up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. You showed me some of your graphic designs. They were dope. Have I showed you my latest one? Talking to me? No. Matt, hey, I appreciate that, Lala. I deeply appreciate the support. Lala, I know he didn't want to let you forget about the cinnamon whiskey. George, damn, I'm not a mod here. I can't look right now. Could I email you a song? MDL mixed it for me? Yeah. Talking to me? Who you talking to? Yeah. You ain't gotta ask. Just send that shit and let me know you sent it. Dude, I've had this for a long time. It's 42 proof. I wanted to save it for like a good time, like a celebration of some kind. I guess it is a celebration. I'm not technically signed yet. I have not. I am only... What? I have not. I am not privy to the Discord. Savvy to the Discord. I think I get to sit at the cool kids table quite yet. LOL. Believe me, neither am I. I had a hell of a time trying to figure out how to call Beanzo yesterday on Discord. I had to re-download it because I deleted it. Matt, yeah. George, you're on the shout-out list, Lala. You need to be in the Discord. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing on my channel anyway. I mostly post random animal videos and some other dumb stuff. I need to get an actual theme going, I suppose. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You could post... It just depends. It really just depends. You could post anything. Apparently YouTube is on easy mode this year, or so I've heard. Which I don't know about that, but that's what people are saying. As long as you post content, doesn't matter. I sent it. Alright. I'm assuming you sent it to me. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. George, yeah, I watched that. You kept cutting out. Oh, the voice talk on Discord, yeah. That sucked. I was just like, bro, it'd be so much easier to call your phone, but I know, like, I can't because it would interrupt stream. I agree, but I never like to get pushy with people, so I figure it'll happen when Beans wants it to happen. Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta remind him, too, because I'm the one that told him about Discord. I don't even use it! But I told him about it because I seen other YouTubers doing it. And I was like, look, they can post pictures, photos, they can call people, it's a way to connect with your fans that you wouldn't have been able to do on YouTube, and that's why he got it. I probably wasn't the only influence, but I was definitely the one that told him to get it, and then he got it. So, Lala, I know I watched that too, and then he was like, "No, don't call back," and I was like, "Yes, call back." What? He said, "Don't call back." Oh yeah, I was like, it ended too fast. He better call back. You guys want to see an animal short? Yeah, I got a good vid from today. All right, bet. Yeah, I think it's silly that YouTube doesn't provide that within the platform, but that's what Discord is for. Yeah, that's true. I mean, YouTube is not a communication platform. Discord is. Matt. Oh yeah, George. Mm, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna chug it tonight, guys. I'm not gonna do it. I just don't want to. I'll chug this turmeric tea though. Lala, yeah. George, okay, I'm going to make it soon. Matt, I'm like, JK, JK. Hell yeah. George, let us know. I'm in Discord for now. I don't have notifications set up, but yeah, I'll go see it. I'll go peep it. I don't know why I said anything about Discord. I was gonna say I was gonna go on, just say that you did it on there, and then I was gonna go on there. I'm not gonna go on there. I never go on Discord. I even have a whole section where it's Seth's music on Beanzo's channel, and I have my own Discord. I never go on it. Nobody really is on mine, for one, and for two, it's being on Beanzo's Discord felt like I was imposing, or what is that word? Uh, interfering. Interfering. Yeah, something like that. Why did I stop my Discord? I didn't. It's still up. I'm just not on it. There's only like 5 people on that, dude. And one of them's my ex. I don't want to talk. Lala, I never go on mine either. I just got a message from a friend in another stream that was sent to me a week and a half ago. Cat? Yep. How'd you know? But if somebody did reach out to me on Discord, I would, talk to them. But I haven't got any messages since I sent the messages out about sending my album out to you guys. That's how long ago that was. That was a while ago. Lucky guess. That or double. Double? Double Z? The dude? No! No! It was Cat. Kitty Cat. Her name's Kristen. She goes by Cat. George. Damn, Matt keeping tabs. Right? Nah, Cat is really cool. She shared my music today to another app called Clapper, and she said within the first hour it got 1,400 views. That's pretty cool. Even though she's in another relationship, she is still sharing my music. That's pretty cool. Lala, Matt knows what's up. Matt rar. Pause. Clapper is crazy. Yo, what is it? I don't know what it is. What is Clapper? I just downloaded it. I've never been on it. La la. She's dying laughing over there. George, sounds complicated. I mean, her, her relationship status on Facebook's complicated. Matt, dude, I don't know. I don't even got Tiki Talk. Oh man, neither do I. That was gone before everything else was gone. They hit me with copyright on my voice. When they did that, I was like, yeah, this app is rigged. It's my voice, dude. There's no music in the background whatsoever. How can you copyright my voice? I was done. I tried to post that video 3 separate times, and they copyrighted it. Every time. I wasn't even saying another lyrics. It was my lyrics, my voice, no music. Clapper sounds like a dating website for people with STDs. it does though. It does. That's why I was like, hang on, is it a hookup site or something? You know, because that's exactly what it sounds like. Matt is dying. George, what part of life isn't complicated? For real. For real. Matt, what is Clapper? Is it a dating site for people with STDs? Because I gotta go on there, man. Matt, I still remember the live stream. He drove to Kat's house to get some weed. That's how you know. That's how you know. Yeah, that's true. She wanted to be on the live stream, so I was like, oh, yeah, you be on the video. I thought we were actually going to, like, hang out and have a good time, and that's literally all it was. Like, she was barely on camera. She didn't get in the car. We didn't even hang out. I was like, okay, well, thanks for the smoke. George, nice, Matt. Lala, at least you know the girls on there are really easy. Uh, you never know, man. Some of these girls that are like the opposite of a 10 are so stuck up on themselves. It's not even funny. And like they have no right to be. No right to be. So you never know. Man, these girls in Canton, God, every one of them thinks they're the hot shit. And every one of them got a goddamn drug problem. Every one of them, dude. But that's Canton. Y'all wonder why I'm single. Lala, oh, I'm sad I missed that. It was interesting. You got to see the drive there, and it was raining like crazy. I remember that very well. Matt, yeah, I was like, George says, ugh. Matt, think that's all Ohio, bro. Yeah. Specifically Canton. When you get to Akron, it changes a little. When you get to Cleveland, it changes dramatically. If you go south, it changes even more dramatically. It's crazy. Canton is a cesspool of drugs. And Cleveland is like, you get a mixture of all of it up there. But Akron, you get into the ghetto-ness. And then if you go south, you get the southern girls, who are almost just as bad sometimes. They think they know hard work, but they don't know hard work. Some of them do. I'll give it to some of them. But not all of them, man. I want a guy who knows how to ride a horse and fix a truck. Bitch, do you know how to do that shit? No? Okay then. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased towards females because of my life. I don't know. True story. Well, my life revolves around recovering addicts because that's what I do for a living. So it feels like those are the only people I interact with. I feel that. My whole life is that. I mean, I am that. My family has that. A lot of my family is still addicts. Everybody around me is a fucking addict. God, the streets are rampant. It's insane. And people hate it when I say tweaker. I'm like, what? I use that word so freely because I call myself a tweaker, bro. Like, it's not offensive to me. I'm sorry it's offensive to you, but it's not offensive to me. That's a normal term for somebody walking down the road that is looking at the ground so hard that their eyes might just pop. Damn, Lala, are you a social worker? Matt. Wait. George says, damn, Lala, you a social worker. Matt says, damn, that's wild, Lala. Yeah, I was going to ask George. Yeah, Lala. No pits. I'm a program director for a sober living company. A program director for a sober living company? Oh, okay. Damn, Matt said. George, I am biased towards females, but I still have the instinct to take care of them. Facts, though. That's what I don't like about things. Is like, I was just telling my buddy, and in fact, I was telling Beanzo this. I was like, dude, I don't know, maybe I'm biased towards females because there's not going to be another one that puts forth what I do. It's my instinct to be Captain Save-A-Ho. It's my want, my drive. I want to take care of you. And if you force me to feel feelings for you, I naturally have to do that. You don't understand what that impedes on me, you know? That part is hard. Like, I don't want to gain a connection for that reason because that connection is not shared ever. Matt, that's badass, Lala. Kudos to you, girl. That takes a lot. Lala, thanks. Same company that saved my ass from addiction, and now I work for my wonderful boss helping other ladies who were once like me. So there's a lot of reward in what I do. That's what's up. Matt, oh, that's freaking beautiful, dude. Yeah, it is. That's awesome. I couldn't tell you what I would be recovering off of. I I had a mixture of just about everything when I lived in the trap house. I was um, laced a lot, and I didn't even know it because I smoked weed and I was ignorant and young, and it just was easy to put in weed. Most of it was, and so I've done a whole lot. And then drinking parties, it was even worse. And I witnessed everybody around me absolutely lose everything. It was insane. I saw my sister go through it too. You know, I almost lost my sister. I am very blessed that he didn't. Very blessed. George, Lullaby, what's your previous life? I was an M head. Matt, you was trapping Seth? Yep, I was right there with George. Not intentionally, but. And my sister was intentionally. And you know what? Good on you, George, because they say that only 2% of people can actually truly recover from that. 2%. That's it. Lala, I became a bad alcoholic after my husband's suicide and then ended up in an extremely abusive relationship. Started using other street drugs, but mostly just drank myself almost to death. Damn. Rock bottom was my house was raided. My house was raided. I lost the house. Did 7 months in jail. Put myself through a 90-day rehab and then went to sober living, and I've been sober since. Well, damn. That's what happened to my house on Garfield, but it wasn't. I didn't have the lab. Somebody that moved in built the lab in my basement, and when I left, that house went vacant. There was 30 people living in this house that nobody knew. My dad had to go down there and tell them, "Look, you guys got to get out. I'm going to put an eviction notice on this house." Well, when that happened, I guess the FBI was watching super heavy because that same day they decided to raid that place. They had just moved all their shit across the street and were still staying on the property. They got busted right in time. Right in time. Otherwise they would have got away and they would have been able to go destroy somebody else's house. Honestly. Dude, my house was fucking ruined. My house was ruined. It looked like an episode of Hoarders. I I didn't get any repercussions for doing stuff because fortunately I never got caught up or caught in that. Fortunately. I can't say the same for everybody else. Everybody else around me. I was one of the lucky few. And it sounds like you were too. That's insane. Damn. Well, God bless you, Lala. For real. Matt says, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you were able to find divine intervention." Yeah. Lala. Yeah, toward the end there, I was doing myself, George. It started with the out. But I can't read all this for YouTube, you know. You all recovered from that addiction, and thank you, Matt. It sure has been a journey, but it has been a blessing. I've never been happier than I am now. In the recovery community, we say we gave up everything for one thing as addicts, and as a recovering addicts, we gave up one thing and gained everything. That's nice, yeah. I quit cold turkey. It's been 25 years clean for me. But dang, that's insane. That is really, really, really cool, actually. Like, really good. I wish I had that, but... Lala, good for you, George. That is not easy. It's the hardest, absolute hardest thing in the world. It's been proven. The hardest thing in the world. You know, when I went to my OVI classes, they are trying to push the idea that addiction is a disease. And it should be treated as though it's a disease. And they have very valid points. Very, very, very valid points. It's all in the psychosis and psychology of the brain. It's all of the thoughts and thought processes that lead up to the actions that you take. And then, of course, the consequences. But that's the psychology. You can't cure an addict. An addict has to cure themselves. You know? Can't help somebody who doesn't want helped. Just what I should say. Matt, I'm so proud of y'all. Keep it up. Y'all are warriors. Yeah, for real. I didn't even know this about you guys. And I don't even feel special anymore. For real. George, I'm old though. 45 now, so 25 years is not as much as they seem. Man, it's wild, dude. Lala, exactly what happened to me, Seth. I had around 14 people living in my house, none of who I knew, and I was in and out of jail, and then they took over the house. The cops waited for me to bond out. See, I left my house. I went to work on the pipeline, and my sister was still living there. When she went to jail, they took over the house. Yeah, that's what they do, man. That's what they do. It's like I said in my song. It's like, this might be offensive, but I said, shit, what'd I say? I really need to remember. It's about all this. Everybody in politics is ahead of a bounty. If it's not fentanyls, it's meth heads. We're drowning. I have nothing against them, but against them, I'm defenseless. It'll take the cops 10 minutes longer than they have time to build 10 tents. And I don't even pretend to defend them because they put us all in the pig pen and they get a check from the Big Ben to keep us all fenced in. And that's true. I'm defenseless. They literally build and build and build. Dude, I just had one living here. Like, I don't mean to be all like that or whatever, but like I knew the guy was so lost and he turned his whole room into a jungle, bro. It was a jungle. He built walls in his room, and his room was smaller than my room. And like, he was messing with the electric. He started fires. He was cooking all kinds of chemicals. That was insane. That was just like a couple months ago. Where we at? And then raided the house so they could charge me with everything in it because I was the homeowner. Ah, damn. Luckily, my dad had done all that because otherwise they would have came down on whoever had the house. And at the time, it would have been me. That would have been me. It would have came down on me, man. Luckily, my dad did that. George, oh damn, Lala, the SWAT cops accidentally left a SWAT shield in my apartment. Ha! Nice. I'll be selling that shit, just keeping it, or I don't know, that's a souvenir for sure. Lala, George, that's not old, we are young sprites. I'm only 3 years younger than you. Exactly. Age is just a number. Matt, hey, souvenir, George. That's what I said, yeah, George. On internet, marry you, Lala. I know, right, Matt? Matt says, she internet dating Patson. Shake it. Lala, oh, that's cool, George. I want one, lol. The least they could have done is left me a souvenir like that. Only thing they left in my house was a ton of tear gas from the grenades they threw in. Sheesh! Through the windows. They didn't do all of that. They didn't have to break down no doors. They didn't have to break no windows. They didn't have to destroy stuff. They caught him in the middle of the act. So it was just an open. Them doors were never locked or closed anyway. Ever. It kind of sucked. There was a bunch wrong with that situation, but that's probably pretty personal. But there was kids living in the building. Kids that are family. And they were in a dangerous ass situation. Matt, y'all live in movies, Jesus Christ, right? Right? George, no, Patson got to leave for some George. What about, bro? Lala, you better believe I lock my doors now and don't nobody have my address. Yeah, exactly. I have to keep my doors locked because he will try to come back in. That guy literally was living on the street before he was allowed to live here, and now he's living right back on the street because he got kicked out of here. He just couldn't get his shit together. Poor dude, man. But he was going to kill us, so. Matt, audio biography. Somebody needs to write an audio biography. Yeah, for real. Lala, LMAO, there's plenty of Lala to go around to the internet. Facepalm. Not the correct order of words, per se. Yo! Oh my god. Okay, so I saw this granny, and she had tattoos on her knees. And she had knee socks that covered all the way up to like here. And she had George Washington and Abraham Lincoln's foreheads. And she was in her interview. And they said, why do you have George Washington and Abe Lincoln's heads on your knees? And she said, because it'll always cost $6 to spread them. can't ever change the price. I thought it was insane, dude. I'm like, oh my god, no. Grandma, somebody get your grandma. George, you know, in that apartment I was living in, I had a knife held to my throat for my rent money. Well, damn. From the landlord? Lala, I'm just kidding. Don't get me killed by Patson, lol. George, oh, Lala, you're mine, girl. Thor joined the conversation. Hey, bro, tell me if you agree with this. Do you think at a crosswalk they should have 2 buttons? One for the youth and one for the elderly. That way it gives the elderly enough time to get across. Nah. No, I don't agree. Because I feel like it's a nuisance for elderly to be in a situation that they're not supposed to be. For example, if you have somebody stubborn that doesn't want to give up their license, that can't see worth shit, they shouldn't be driving on the road. I think they should make bridges that the elderly can take the perfect fucking good time for. It'd be way cheaper, it'd be easier, it'd probably be more environmental friendly. I think that would be a better approach. Because if they're going to do it, then they would have every ability to do it. Obviously not a bridge that's got steps and it's hard to access. Something that's a little easier for elderly, not something like that. Or vice versa. Have people go across the bridge and elderly go in the bottom or something. I don't know. I just feel like if you had a button for elderly, you would have a red light that would take a half hour. That's my only issue with that. Matt, Lala about to get RKO'd. Matt, damn, that landlord got issues, right? Lala, right? He gets a little feisty sometimes. Gotta watch that one so you don't get the people's elbow. Ha! Wait a minute. Where'd that come from? Was I on live when I said that? The people's elbow? Or is that you just saying that? Because it's a real thing that I said recently. Geez, George, that's crazy. Yeah, the guy who took over the basement who was selling fentanyl out of my house helped me at gunpoint every time I came back to the house. Held me. Yeah. Bro, Fetty is no joke. I've never, ever, but I've just seen so much. I don't know. Fetty might be up there with the worst of it. I'd end up happy that I got picked up for FTAs on my DUI, so I go back to jail because I was safer there. That's a sad existence. My sister talks about that shit, how she was safer in jail. George, I think the button should be for elderly only. Youth can just cross faster, and we will wait out the timer. You got a good point there. Thor is dying laughing. At least he wasn't offended. Agree with George Pitts. Yeah. They do it anyway, dude. They don't wait for the light. They just fucking walk out there. The only reason they don't is because they're scared that the cops are going to say, jaywalking. And that's stupid. So, you couldn't have that without making jaywalking legal. So, let's just do that, and then everybody's happy. You know, look at America, and then look at India. Look at that traffic. That traffic is insane. I don't know. It just shows that our restrictions are stupid. Like, we are controlled stupidly. India might have cops that'll come into your house and kill you because they have permission, but they're not under that type of control. Not like that. Lala, yes, Pitts agreed. Matt, holy crap, y'all got crazy stories. This is story night, bro. 3:33 in the morning. Someone make a wish. Matt, holy. Oh, Lala. Hello, Matt. Well, when you get to my advanced age, you've seen some stuff. You are still a baby. George, I know, right, Lala? We're safer in cells. Matt, I mean, yeah. These years are flying by, though, for real. For real. George, yo, you ain't heard nothing yet. Matt, I wish Seth goes on tour and AGT. Well, that is the idea, dude. They're gonna be setting me up shows with this record label, and they're gonna have like real travel involved, and they're gonna pay for travel. That's part of the expenditures. So I will eventually be touring, and I will be on America's Got Talent. So which come true? George, just wait till Lala gets drunk. Oh Lord, Lala, 100. I ran that jail too, so I had it easy in there, like a microcosm of the outside world. As long as you have what they want, you're good. Orange is the new black, baby. I watched that whole show. I'm too scared of jail to do something bad. I mean, I'm not scared of jail. I've been to jail. I've not been to like real jail, but I'm not scared of prison. I'm not really scared of anything. You know what I'm scared of? Honestly, is the payback. I this that fucking OVI, that fucking OVI. I didn't go to jail for that. I went through a 3 days class stupid shit for it. It has cost me over 3 grand. Over 3 fucking grand. I worry about the expenses on that shit and what it does. Because now I have 6 points on my license that I can never get removed. So all of my dreams of being a CDL driver are out the fucking window. All because I had 2 shots and drove a car. Thor says, I also think that we should be able to claim our pets as dependent on our tax return since we have to get them spayed, neutered, shots, and feed them. So why can't we claim them? Hey, that's a good point. They are a member of the household, and they are probably the more expensive member of the household. Lala, you might be waiting a while. I have no desire to pick back up. I don't have 25 years yet. I have 3 years in April. Matt, dang, Lala, manager of that was the manager of that joint. Yeah, Orange is the New Black. George, I ran my unit too, bitch. Me and like 4 other dudes. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's how you have to do it in there. Assert dominance, rule with kindness, and above all, run a good store. Jesus, why y'all so badass? Lalo was kidding about it. Seriously, don't ever touch the booze again if I can avoid it. If you can avoid it. Yeah, you think you're a firecracker. Nah, you definitely don't want to see me drunk. I'm a whole party. Mocktails, baby. But now I've really come to enjoy my nice, quiet, solitary existence. Well, that's good. I only interact with people in a work setting, and then I come home to peace. Peace and quiet. Yeah, I'm a goody, guys. I don't know. I've dabbled in everything. I've got put in the situation of a trap house and got laced with a ton of things. But I never intentionally did anything. I broke the law in my own way. You know, like I never got caught for doing it the way I did it. Luckily, knock on wood. Because I'd probably be in some serious trouble if I did it. But it wasn't with drugs. Mine is just trespassing, PDA, defacing property, drug use, and or what was that? Public intoxication. Mine would have been for different things. It wouldn't have been for drugs, honestly. Maybe one day it will, because I do want to do shrooms at one point, but that's like, that's my cap. I don't think my heart can handle anymore, bro. My heart's weak these days. Thor, right. George was badass. Now we're boring. Lala, I love a good mocktail. Boring? Boring is good. I'm boring. Matt, I'm so happy for you, Lala. That's an amazing testimony. Or some sparkling CBD drinks to chill me out. George, I've only spent 22 months in jail, and it was all while I was younger. Ah, Matt, shrooms is crazy. Do it with someone you trust. Exactly. I want to do it with my sister. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Because, I don't know. My sister likes to push the limit. She likes to push the limit on things. And so I don't know about all that. Bro, a lit cannon when they're drunk? My sister. Lala, thanks, Matt. George, dude. What? You ever done psychedelics? Acid. I did. Yeah, the worst drug I ever did was the worst psychedelic. I recommend everybody does it once and only once. Only once. And I only highly recommend it if you want to know the truth of the universe, the absolute truth, because you learn it. But I'll tell you, it's not all it's caked up to be. The truth is dark. The truth is a never-ending turntable that you. I don't know if I should have ever revealed the truth to myself. Ever. I feel like it's more of a burden to know the truth. And it will. It'll show you the truth. It'll show you the power. I remember, I swear to God, I remember sitting there on the porch, and I'm like, something's touching me. Something's touching me all over. And they're like, there's nothing touching you. I'm like, something's touching me. I can feel it. It's moving. It's moving. It's everywhere. I'm like, you're tripping out. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No, I'm not. I'm not fine. So I stood up, and when I stood up, I stood in the grass. I felt the fucking grass growing. I felt it. That moment I hit the ground, I was connected with everything around me. It was the most vivid experience I could ever talk about. Ever. And I seen purgatory. On top of that, I seen it. That was the scariest. Bad dreams ain't shit. Bad dreams ain't shit compared to seeing it. Yeah, it was one of the most horrible nights of my entire life, but also one of the most memorable nights of my whole life. Ketamine. Lala, LOI, I'm still on probation, but once I get off, we'll probably go back to using edibles at night for sleep so I can get off my cocktail sleep meds. Oh, cocktail of sleep meds. Even though they are non-habit forming drugs. Yeah. I wish I had some fucking weed right now. They help me sleep. Matt, okay, it's a little stronger than... Whoa, ketamine? A little stronger than acid? Way, bro. They're still chemicals. I'd rather use something natural like marijuana edibles. Dude, edibles just don't work on me. I've had all kinds. They just don't work. I did shrooms about 4 months ago for the first time in years. I did like a half ounce. But damn. Dude, my acid experience was terrible. I mean, awful. I really didn't like it. Nervous to do shrooms. Seriously. The most fun I had was in the beginning of the trip when I started seeing the wood move. That was the most fun. Matt says, for real, you in Colorado, right? Lala, you got hella options. And I'll definitely be microdosing, but medically supervised, because I used to microdose and didn't have to take any psych meds. It, like, totally levels me out somehow. My sister microdoses all the time, in her coffee. Shrooms is fun in 2 years. Shrooms is fun in 2 years due for a trip. Oh. In 2 years, I'm due for a trip. Lala. I enjoy my psychedelics. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they serve a purpose if you don't abuse them. They will show you. They will show you. Some psychedelics, you can meet like a god of some kind. They say on certain drugs you can meet a god, and yeah, I know people who've done that. I've seen psychedelics have helped people with Parkinson's. I don't know how, but that's interesting. I can believe it, but I don't know how. Is it Parkinson's where you just like, do I have Parkinson's? Matt, they really do. It's like a reboot and reflection and then a restart. Super interesting, actually. Lala. Yes, they helped me with my seizures, too. Oh, yeah, I didn't mention that part. The night we got raided, I slipped on the stairs, and there was no railing, and fell 6 feet on my head and suffered a TBL. And now. Damn! I have seizures, so that's fun, too. Fun little side effect of all that police bullshit. Matt says, I'm a fucking guy, dude. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Right? It's insane. Sounds like what my sister went through. Because when she went to jail, she had marks where she had gotten beaten, and it was from her ex-husband. It wasn't from the police. It was from her ex-husband. And because she was doing drugs, the mark that was exposed got infected, and it damn near ate half of the back of her head and almost killed her. Shit was insane. And it's because it's vulnerable. It's nothing she did. It's vulnerable at that point. And in fucking jail, they don't care. It's not cleanly. It's not sterilized, you know? Lala says, thank you. It was a wild trip for sure. Fortunately, I was so high at the time and drunk that I don't remember a lot of it in great detail. Still have huge gaps in my memory. Probably a good thing. Probably. Damn, that's crazy, man. Traumatic brain injury. Ah, okay. TBI. It's healthy to let go and forget for sure. Yeah. You guys want to know a fun fact that I live with? It kind of really bothers me because it's like, who am I and what did I say? One night, I was having a get together. It wasn't a party. It was a get together. We went to the bar, and there was a couple people that was there that came back with us that hung out and had a couple drinks. One of them was a preacher, a church preacher, pastor, and we were all drinking, have a good time, whatever, and I got drunk. Well, everybody goes to bed except for me and this pastor. We're sitting at the table talking, and I remember the first half of the conversation. I remember talking about God and why I felt as though it was useless that he followed him. And I didn't understand, and I wanted to understand. And whatever was said in that conversation that night, that preacher went missing. And he's been missing ever since. He didn't just quit his job. He didn't just move on. He didn't just change his perspective. He went missing. What the fuck did I say to this guy? Was it my fault? I don't even know. I only remember half of the conversation. And then at some point, I blacked out. What's funny is, I don't black out. I do not black out. I have a very vivid sense of what's going on unless I am truly, 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 truly gone. There's only been a handful of times I've blacked out. Once when I was possessed by a demon. Once when I was 21 and stupid drunk and stupid high for the first time ever. And that time. That's it. Matt says, "What's up, bro? Who you saying? What's up, bro? Dude? What's up, bro?" La la. Oh my god, that's awful, Seth. Sounds like your sister and I can relate on a lot of levels. She's a strong one. Yeah, probably. And she is stupid strong. Stupid. She is my motivate. She is my inspiration for everything. She is my belief in the impossible. She made the impossible happen. She did it. For real, did it. And if she did it, then I can do it because it's doable. She she made me a believer. Matt says, "God take him, Lord." George, wow. Matt, excuse me, what? George, lol. Damn, that's heavy. Yeah, heavy. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a true story. It's a true story. I got a lot of stories, bro. Like, and they're not stories. They're true stories. Like, you guys don't even know it, but when I was arrested for breaking and entering, I was arrested by the FBI. They threatened to take my ass to prison for 2 years as a kid for breaking in a building. I didn't even break in. The door was wide open on the roof, and I've been in that building multiple times. What it was a government storage facility, and I had no idea. No idea. But they were trying to take me to prison for 2 years for that. FBI. That's real too. So I saw technology of the FBI's that nobody else has ever seen. Crazy. You got possessed? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I did it too. I opened my body to it because I was in disbelief. I did it. I've been a ghost hunter for a long time, and the reason I became such uh, engaged in it is because when my mom passed away, I wanted to know that there was an afterlife. I wanted to witness it. So I was dedicated to finding it. And I had a whole YouTube channel where I went around and did a bunch of ghost exploring. And I learned how to communicate with the dead and use herbs and magic and everything else that you have to do. I learned how to do that, and I did it. I became a real communicator. I was already a medium. I've been a medium my whole life, and it's just what it is. So it was easy for me to become a communicator. And we were down at my old property in East Sparta, and there were I was with a couple of friends who were kind of hoodlums. You know, they were bad, and they were also freaking out that there was something down there with us because of all the stories that was told about this place. And I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it at all. I'm a medium. I should feel it. I didn't feel it. So I was kind of going on the vibe of like play with them a little bit, but at the same time talk to the spirit, make it seem like it's whatever. So I invited the spirit into my body to communicate. We were way down in the woods, and I lost all memory, blacked out. Didn't remember anything till the next day. The cops got called on me. It was that fucking serious that the cops got called on me for acting like a demon. It was that serious. Could I have gotten laced or drugged instead of being possessed? Yes. There's a possibility anything could have happened. But from what I experienced and remember and what I was told, that's what happened. Lala says, they are truths. Dang, they just left their doors open. Smooth move, feds. Yeah, right? It was wide open on the roof. We've been in there like 3 different times. We just didn't go all the way down. I went down 1 floor by myself. And I was in the furnace room. So there was nothing there, you know? And I was like, well, I'm going to wait and come back with some buddies. That's what it was. We had showed up with a bunch of friends, and then they all disappeared except for 3 of us because they got scared. We heard a loud noise in the beginning, and they all dipped. There was only 3 of us, and we all got arrested. And there was a black guy with us, so it was way worse. Nah, shout out Christian. He is literally, he's awesome. George, I have died. I know what is beyond. Wow, that's insane. I've read a lot of documentaries of what people say is beyond. And I've read documentaries of what people witness on overdose versus accidental death. And that's crazy too. So yes, I'd be curious too. What is beyond, George, as Matt says? Yikes, George. That must be an interesting perception to have walking through life right now. Matt says, holy, you were a little badass kid. That's not bad. Lala, that's crazy, Seth. I believe in all of that stuff. I am very energetically sensitive. A couple of my girlfriends and I are going to stay at the Stanley Hotel next month where they filmed The Shining. Ooh, that'd be cool. The one in West Virginia, I heard, is actually really active, and they will even touch you. And it's only like $200 to stay there for the night. It's like a hotel. George, maybe I'm not special. Maybe I was meant to sleep until the day. What you mean? I mean, what happened? Matt, I love that movie. Oh, yeah. Me too, and the ghost stories there are real. I think about streaming live while I'm there, seeing if we get anything. Do you guys see this? Am I tripping? There's particles dancing in front of me, like it's like dirt and it's shining like a light. It wasn't there before. It's just like dirt or something. Red rum, red rum. Me too. Lala says, me too, and the ghost stories there are real. I'm thinking about streaming live while I'm there, seeing if we get anything. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Don't invite them in, but you can communicate with them. Ask them their story. George, I'll say it again, bro. There was nothing. You ceased to exist. Well, according to the documentaries that I've read and what I've felt, I've felt this some point in time. I couldn't tell you when. Maybe it was in a dream, but I can remember it very vividly. It feels like you're laying in a water that matches your temperature, but you can't sink down. You're just floating on top of it, and you can't move. It's just a very surrounding, calming feeling. That's if it's accidental. If it's an overdose, a lot of the time it's the same exact scenario, only it's not calm. It's more of a drowning. And you can kind of see through the water because there's a light. And the closer that light gets, it's not a bright white light, it's an emulation of some kind, something you can see. And whatever it is feels terrifying. It feels like the worst thing in the world. And as it gets closer and closer and closer to you, the feeling intensifies. And then, since you survive, you're brought back in that instant, that from the from the light, and it's extremely painful. That's what I've read on multiple cases. Not just one person said this. Multiple people have said this. Lala Pitts, I believe that. I go through life with understanding that there's a very real possibility, and therefore this level of consciousness that I have now, I try to appreciate it fully. According to my own experience, there is nothing. Less than nothing. It is a black room. The water, if you're not aware of where you are, you probably wouldn't be able to feel it because it matches your temperature and it surrounds you and you can't even feel it. It's just there. You're floating on top of it like salt water. So it's very possible. If you experienced nothingness, you experienced blackness, you experienced a color, a feeling, an emotion. It wasn't nothing. Matt, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. Lala. I think I'm at peace with that. I would just try to experience all of the richness that I can while I have this body and consciousness. George, Lala, take every moment in life and enjoy it. Matt, don't forget to shut your eyes when death sings a lullaby. Nah, bro, it wasn't blackness. Oh well, that's what they explained it to be. And the light is like an emanating blackness. It's not white. It's not the white light that everybody talks about. It's an emanating shiny black or something. Like you can see it coming. And everything is dark, so you can't feel. I mean, you can't see, you can only feel. Lala, that is the goal. The same to you, George. There's a reason why we're still here. More to do. It was the absolute absence of everything. Like before you were born. I mean, if you can, like, remember what you felt, then you felt it, though. You know what I mean? Like, you were aware that you felt this and can remember. I don't know. That's me personally. My theory on life is that we are energy and the laws of energy are somewhat true, you know. Um, there is a reincarnation, but it's not just humans. It's all creatures throughout the galaxy. It's not just Earth. It's what we have created. Um, the the world we live in is the world that was designed specifically for us. We designed it. We designed it. And it's crazy because all these little lives, it's a full lifetime to learn one or two lessons, and then you move on. And then you're in another full lifetime to learn more. And the soul goes on and on and on. I believe in young souls and old souls. And that's why there's just some flat out dumbass people. Them is the youngest souls to exist. They are brand new to life. And old souls are very wise. Very wise. They don't even know how they're wise. That's how. In a previous life. Think of it this way. I like to think of it this way. When it comes to vices, addictions, and things that you like or want to give up or whatever, you have had hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions or more, lifetimes, 99 full years of life to have and enjoy that addiction and relish in it. And in fact, many lives, maybe you overdosed on that same exact fucking shit because that's what you wanted in that lifetime. And now you're in this lifetime, and this lifetime is like I've had so much time to learn my lesson, and now I think I want to take a different soul path. Like, I think I want to change right now, right here. That is life. That's not an in between. That's life. That is you making decisions, you thinking about the decisions before you make it. That's more than just consciousness. That's like a soul path. You know what I mean? I really like that idea. It puts a lot of things in perspective. Missed a lot of chats. Hold up. Matt says, indeed, more to do. Lala, 100, George, that's the thing. There was nothing to remember. Hard to explain. Lala, I feel like I'm okay with that. I would rather not move into something other plane of existence where I still have memories of this one. I feel like peacefully going into a void is lovely, infinite way. Well, we definitely don't have memories. Some people supposedly are born with memories. That is the idea of the reincarnation. But we just have this inside voice. And it's not necessarily our parents all the time. It's just a moral, a voice of guidance, direction, like what to do, what's right, what's not right. You know, that little voice is what is learning this whole time and making those decisions. And when you go into like a REM or a deep sleep, then you can tap into that subconscious and sometimes access old memories. Matt, I hope it's just lights out. George, all I'm saying is enjoy every moment that you have on this earth that you are aware of. Even the shit is worth remembering. Yep. Lala, to exit from nothing to something and back to nothing again. I feel like there are moments that a soul sleeps, and I don't know everything, but I feel like there's definitely a sleep moment because you don't want to be dead forever and just be done, like you're out of energy. That would be a star going out. That would be completely being done with everything. But I do think that there is sleep where they become something else, where they can't remember what the hell's going on. You just live life freely because that's how you choose to place your conscious. You don't have energy in like your soul. Your soul can move without using any kind of energy whatsoever. There's no physical labor to it. You won't get tired. You'll never get tired. You'll never sleep. You'll never stop thinking. You'll just always be functioning. So you have to think about it. Like you'd have to put yourself into something. And if you're sleeping, you could either put yourself into like an actual deep sleep mode, or you could replace yourself somewhere else in a different life with that energy. And then I do think that there is a point where souls burn out, and I do think that's where stars go out. However, I think I personally am a far way away from that. because I thought it was pretty close to that. I ain't even gonna lie, I thought it was pretty close to that, and then something happened in this lifetime that woke me up. So the journey ain't over for me. Well, you guys are as bad as I am, staying up till 4 in the morning. Same, I'm stubborn old ass. I am going back to stick around for all of it. I have more work to do myself for others. My next phase in life will be catering to my wanderlust. It's kind of what I have now. I want to travel, 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 and then when I am satisfied, I want to retreat into a nice, quiet, reclusive life where I can spend time with myself and my thoughts in nature and experience true peace. It's pretty much where I am now, only I don't want to travel alone. I was traveling when I sold my house. I After I got my house back, this years down the road, okay? After I got my house back, I had to clean it out, like I said, episode of Hoarders. And I spent years doing that, and I was in a relationship with somebody at the time. And we cleaned up the house, and then we sold it. We were only there for like 3, 4 years, and then we sold it to travel and live on a bus. I did that. Didn't travel very far, but I did that. I tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep your house. Just keep your fucking house. But I would love to travel more. That was the goal. George, Lala, you were saying things you have been thinking but have never said. Just do it. Lala, maybe yes. I may not say these things out loud often, but I know my path for a while. I spent a lot of time in meditation and writing, and I have a lot of time to process and come to understand myself and what is that I am seeking in order to feel fulfilled before I meet my demise. George, to do this, Lala, you will give up everything else. Hmm. And that is a sacrifice worth making. I've had, yeah, I've had a lot of time too. I can't say I've had anything over anybody, but I had a moment in my life pretty recently, just like last year is when it stopped. And it really hasn't stopped. I mean, it for the most part stopped. But for 2 years, every single night, I had this impending feeling of doom. I had this psychotic feeling that God Himself was angry at me and wanted to take my life because I didn't deserve it anymore. And every single night, I felt like I was dying, like I was gonna die. I was losing my breath. I was panicking. My heart was fluttering. Like there was shit happening to me. I went to the emergency room like 7 times. One time I went 2 nights in a row and waited 15 hours apiece at the emergency room for them to tell me that I'm crazy and I need to go home. Well, since the hospitals didn't work, and that was stupid, I started going to see doctors. And I finally got through to a good doctor who recommended me some decent stuff. But even that didn't fucking help. They try to have me on medication. They try to have me go see therapists and all this other stuff. And it was just, no. The therapist was more stupid than anything, ever. And medication, I just have a harsh disbelief in medication. And I still try to take it. Well, when I was taking that medicine, I was no longer hearing my own voice. That scared the hell out of me. Didn't like it. So, didn't want to do it anymore. I did it for like half a year, and then I slowed down, and then I just eventually quit. I spent time with myself and talking to the walls because the walls are the only God that I know. And I answered a lot of my own questions. I healed a lot of my own body through thoughts, thinking about it. Sitting down and thinking about my life, I actually healed. I don't know. It's kind of nuts, but it's it's kind of real. And I have not found anything that would leave a fulfillment to my life. In fact, I have found the opposite, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I still suffer with the idea that life is meaningless. I still suffer with that idea. I wish somebody could change my mind, but I haven't found the meaning in it yet. I don't know. The only purpose that I know of life is that it's meant to be lived. And that's why this song is being made. Just live your life. That's the only mission. Whoa. Lala says, well, to my credit, it's only 2:11 a.m. here. Ha! Damn. It's 4:15 here. But often I am up till 4 a.m. My brain doesn't like to turn off. That's all of the sleep meds. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's probably because I'm live right now that I'm not sleeping, but I don't usually sleep. Stupid. George, good. I have done this in my life, not recently, but I have done it. You can too. Lala, that's wonderful, Pitts. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I am in pursuit of all this. Where I am now is part of the master plan. George, good for you, Seth. Thank you. Lala, I've seen your property on the live stream, and it seems like you have found your little slice of peace. I'd love to be back out of the city, more rural environment sooner than later. Pitts. George, the meaning of life is to live and to make babies so you can live forever. Yeah, maybe that's why I feel like my star is burning out. It's because I ain't got no kids. It's a touchy subject for me, actually. I never wanted kids. Never. Still don't. I couldn't take care of them. I can't take care of myself. Pfft. Them kids would die. Then I'd go to prison. My dog's lucky I take care of him as much as I do. It's not that I try to be irresponsible, it's just that I am. I hate talk therapy. My therapy, nature, and meditation, journaling, much like writing, probably is for you. Yeah. George, I have 2 kids. I took care of them. Yeah. My therapist just wanted to talk about God, and she was learning about God off of me. I felt like I was teaching my therapist, and I hated that, you know? Like, I don't want to talk about God to you because you're the person that can write up he's crazy real quick. And I didn't see her for a whole month after that, and by the time I went back, the whole life had changed. Like, I complained so many times. I was like, I need to see you guys more often than once a month. Everything in my life changed. I'm not going to therapy for the same thing anymore in a full month. It's stupid. But, and then when it comes to family, I was in when I was talking to that preacher that disappeared, I was in a relationship with a woman for 6 years who had 3 kids. So I basically raised those kids. Lala, that's amazing, Seth. True introspection, ability to pick yourself apart and then put yourself back together is a superpower. Yeah, well, thank you. That's a cool way to put it. My dad kind of talks about it like that. My dad, he's he didn't graduate high school. I don't even think he made it through middle school. And he doesn't have a proper education. And he doesn't have a big dialect or the proper vocabulary. But my dad is probably the smartest person you would ever meet and the hardest working person you would ever meet. And he swears up and down he can heal his whole body with his mind. He swears if you get a scratch on your body, he swears to God he can heal it with his mind. Crazy part is I've seen him do it. Not like X-Men where you're like open gap and like no, just like days, but like miraculous healing. And so I think that's really cool. When it comes to psychosis and all that, he's about as helpless as it is because he thinks I'm crazy just like the fucking doctors. He's like, oh, you seeing little green men yet? You know, he thinks I'm on drugs and shit. He can't explain what's going on with me. That's a psychosis. That's different than a physical problem. My brain was broken. I had a chemical imbalance. I had to balance it. And I still try to balance it all the time, but it's hard. I don't know. I A year ago I was an entirely different person. And that's because I didn't have to deal with coping every single day with anxiety, depression, and manic. Every single day. It sucks. A year ago, I woke up worrying about money and what I was gonna eat. Nowadays, I wake up and hope to God that I don't have some kind of heart issue or my stomach isn't fucking gonna explode or my kidneys are gonna erupt because some kind of anxiety infiltrates my mind and tells me I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And I have to be okay. Because I am okay. It's just my brain telling me I'm not. Living with that, that's a fucking demon. That's a demon. And that has sucked. It's changed everything. Everywhere I go. George, when you have one, a child, you will experience the meaning of life. Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it? La la, yes, music therapy, another big part of my healing journey. George. Music is amazing for healing. Yeah. Dude, funny enough, like, NF is one of my favorite artists. And NF is on this journey with his music right now. He's on a journey with God. And the latest thing he released was he's taking the power back. It's not from God himself, it's from everything holding him back, controlling him for his whole life. In his song Hope, he said, 30 years of anger, 30 years of waiting, 30 years of this, 30 years of that. And he goes off just the whole time. And at the end of it, he's like, I'm taking the ranks. And like, I'm so excited to see where he's about to go with this because NF speaks to me on volumes that I just can't put in the words. I just can't. He has an angle on the industry that nobody else has. And I feel like it's purposeful, And also in that song, he said that he had a son and that he's grateful in what he's doing and how he learned from his life from his son. There is a big difference between me, Eminem, and NF. I don't have a kid. A kid will not motivate me. A kid will not stop me. If it happens, during whatever time, then yeah, maybe so. Maybe I just haven't had that happen to me yet. But it hasn't. So there's not been motivation. There's no reason for me to get up in the morning. The only reason I do it for you. I don't do it for me. I do it for my family. I do it for my dog. I don't do it for me. I never want to get up. If I could, I'd stay in bed and die. Just gone. There's no motivation for me. What drives me? Bro, it's purposeful. It feels like I am destined to do this. It's so weird. And NF has a big part of that. I suffer from a lot of that myself, Seth. Just keep exploring other alternative avenues. The Main Street stuff didn't work for me, but I just kept sinking until I found something that worked for me. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it's kind of weird because I suffer a lot of issues that I shouldn't even actually suffer. I suffer issues that my sister suffers through empathy, through the psychic ability of a medium. I don't know. But I truly experience her, like, life. She has lived things that I didn't, that I swear I could have lived. And we'll be talking about it. Like, wasn't that me? That wasn't me. That same thing happened to me. And it didn't. So that's kind of crazy. Lala. NF is amazing. Yeah, I seen him in concert twice. Lala. I discovered him in rehab, and he has also been a part of my recovery journey. Yeah, dude, he's, like I said, there's something about him. He don't talk about drugs like that. In fact, he says he likes to stay away from it because it scares him, because it runs in his family. There's something about NF, bro. Something about it. Don't know what. George, I discovered Beanzo. Yeah, that's true. And Beanzo discovered me. Yeah, you guys have got all the exclusives tonight. Nobody else on streams have ever heard all these secrets. So you got all the exclusives tonight. I think Matt passed out on us. Because he disappeared a while back. Well, George, hashtag honored. Well, you guys, I'm probably gonna be getting out of here. You guys are still chatting, but it says that there's 0 people in here. It's so weird. But I'm gonna be getting out of here. So if you're still here, I really appreciate you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I really hope that you guys have a great night and a better tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna try to be streaming more often. Now that I got a very serious contract pending for my music. I'm gonna be much more serious about it probably. So stay tuned, guys, because you're part of this. I don't even know what is that. You're like the number ones, the day ones. What are those called? The number one supporters? I don't know, but it's you guys. I couldn't ask for a better group of supporters, honestly. So I'll read a couple more of these and then I'm gonna get out of here. Lala says, so did Patson. And then I was like, where did my man go? And he was like, don't you have a YouTube? And I was like, well, if you can't beat him, join him. And thus I ventured into the world of the YouTube streamer. George, Lala, you're my girlfriend now. Lala, I love it. Very much have enjoyed our conversations tonight. I like to get to know people on a soul level. That surface level stuff only gets you so far. Yeah, it's true. You get into the nitty gritty of it and you really get to know somebody instead of just being fake all the time. Like, hey, what's up? Like, kind of learned a lot about you guys tonight. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I am really grateful that you guys are here today to be able to share this with me. And I'm grateful I'm here to be able to experience it. George Patson missed out. Hey, bro, guess what? Peace out, bro. Appreciate it. Pits, I'm flattered. Lala, thank you, Seth. This has been a great stream. It's been an honor and a pleasure getting to know you better, both of you. Just keep your head up, Seth. Absolutely agree. Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate it. And the same, everything. Much love to you guys. I guess I'll be seeing you soon. Maybe like, I don't know, soon, sometime. I don't want to say tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow, okay? Peace, love, positivity. Later, y'all.